A 1 2, 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 a 1 2. Okay, we are back, man. We back. Comment Gang Strong, Wednesday evening, February 26, 2025. Big salute to everybody who's popping out on Instagram, all the people who are popping out on the different platforms that we are on. We're on Facebook. We are on YouTube as usual, and we are on Twitch. Big salute to the people who are following on Twitch. Big salute to all the people who are popping up on Instagram right now. Big man like Gucci 416 gang. That's my brother right there. Who else is in there? Rob Base 710, Gully Lips or Gully Licks. A bunch of people in the building. We're on YouTube right now, youtube.com/welovehiphop network. We got a lot of topics to get into today. Let me go through my list. Big salute to Streamium Entertainment popping up in the chat over here on YouTube. Salute. Let me go through my list of topics that I have for y'all today. Moula first turns himself in. There's been an ongoing saga going on with Moula first, and as far as what's going on with him and the DV allegations that he has against him. He was up on CP24 and a bunch of different news platforms. So he has turned himself in since then. We'll go through that whole matter. The K Money interview that I dropped, or not the full interview, but the clip that I dropped yesterday. We're going to get into that and react to that clip and some of the things that have happened. Also, Moneyman GGG was arrested after said Raptors game. So we'll definitely get into that as well. No connection, okay? But we'll definitely get into that as well. I will also, maybe I'll give you all a little bit of a preview of the rest of the K Money interview. It's about a 40-minute interview. We got to speak about a lot of different things. Besides the drama that, that is going on in real time, we spoke about a bunch of other things. So we'll go through that. For the people on Instagram, if you want to see a preview of that, pull up. We're on YouTube. Also, Kendrick fans and my DJ Head apology. Okay, I'm not apologizing to the Kendrick fans per se, but I will apologize to DJ Head. There was a tweet that I have that's going viral right now on X. And yeah, I want to explain it, and then we'll go through it and all of the different reactions that the people have had to it. And maybe we'll do a poll on who has the most toxic fan base, whether it's Drake fans or Kendrick fans. Drake cancels remaining tour dates in Australia and New Zealand. We're definitely going to get into that. Akademiks versus Jess Hilarious. We'll definitely get into that. Rick Ross, the boss, did a pump and dump. All right. I want to get into a little bit of a deep dive on what Rick Ross is doing with some of that funny money. Justin Biebber, just a little bit outside of the hip hop realm. Justin Biebber, we might have to check on him. Okay. Biebs might be on the drugs. We're going to check on Biebber and see if he's okay. I have more proof. We did a story a few months ago on Michael Jackson versus Tupac and who might have won in an altercation between the two of them. I have more proof about this altercation between Tupac and Michael Jackson, and I will bring it to you today. Big salute to my homie Billy Burns in the chat over here on Instagram. What else I got? Tariff delays. Tariff delays are the tariffs from Trump are being delayed until April 2nd. And we'll get into that and some of the reactions that are surrounding that. If you have any other topics, make sure to spam the chat, comment Gang Strong, and let's get into it, man. All right. For the people on Instagram, YouTube Live, youtube.com/welovehiphop network. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's in the building right now, man? Who's in the building? Comment Gang Strong. Damn homie in the building. You're Marcus in the building. Who else is this? Scartana 101. Who else is in here? I had to ditch the mouse. I still got my mouse over here, but I got to use the mouse pad. It's been acting crazy. Rob Base 420. Salute. Who else? I see a donation in here. Oh, I got Old John Code Trackstar Music 416 has just become a member, or sorry, renewed his membership. Big salute to you. Let me give you an air horn for that right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a hair horn about that. All right. Let's salute the sponsors. X Roots X in the building. Onakta in the building. K in the building. Jason Bates in the building. Dark Side, what up in the building? Big Chill in the building. Let's get it popping. Big Agius in the building. He asked, bruh, why does Canada have to be so corny when it comes to certain shit? As Canada is, as Canadian, I hate it. Why are we so whack? Same time, I love Toronto. That's home team. We got to come together. I know we be getting crazy corny when it comes to certain shit, myself included. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, so let me salute the sponsors, and then we'll get into what we got to get into today. First, I want to give a big salute to Diamond Club as well as Canna Cans. Okay, Diamond Club is the carrier of Canna Cans, by the way. Hit them up if you want some of this freshness, okay? They keep the cannabis sealed in these cans right here so that they'll be fresh when they get to your doubt. All right, they got delivery across Canada, delivery within the GTA in the same day. All right, and you could also find them on their Instagram page, Canacans_1, and you can find them on Diamond Club _Ontario. Use the code welovehiphop when you leave the website and get yourself a fat discount. All right, if you want some of that grabber, make sure to hit up Steaming Hot Grabber. I got a shaker over here. I got to do a re-up on my grabber just now, but hit up Steaming Hot Grabber. Let me get it in focus right there. Focus. Back here. All right. Hit up Steaming Hot Grab if you want same day delivery in the GTA. And if you want to get a discount, use the code We Love Hip Hop. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steaming Hot Grabber. And like I said again, We Love Hip Hop for a little discount. Last but not least, if you want some of that piffity hef, all right, for all my people in the Ottawa area, hit up Only Loud. They got same day delivery for the people in the Ottawa area and same day delivery for people in the GTA. Okay, they got their own legacy blend. This is some hot pink skull over here. Pause. As well as their, a bunch of different blends that, Astro Pink, Six Sounds, Sixpence, all the different places. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada. You could also find them on Snapchat, onlyloud.ca. All right. Make sure to hit that like button. Do what you got to do. You know what I should do before we do anything? For all the people who are popping up now, I want to do a couple of shares and stuff like that in the background. What I will do, because I love the comment gang, man. Y'all my peoples, man. I'm gonna pull up the K Money interview. Okay, we'll go through a little bit more of that while I'm doing some sharing. We'll probably circle back to it later on. I got the Twy interview, aka Twy 902 interview, dropping tomorrow. He's going to give his side to the story of everything that's been going on with Moula first, who we'll be covering in the top of this episode here. But let me go over to the channel. Big salute to all the members of the channel right there. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm going to pull up the K Money interview. Big salute to K Money. He pulled up with the quickness and got his side of the story out there.
So boom, I walk up to them. Boom.
Top 5. You might want to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Because your name's popping out here. So let's see what's going on here.
They're getting someone in a wheelchair, and then now I'm seeing that you were in the wheelchair. Like, what's up with that? Like,
okay,
you know what I'm trying to...
we played this part already.
This whole thing with you and Five though, like. At one point, I thought, man, them were cool.
Big salute to Steaming Hot Grabber with a variety of different grabber flavors. Nice ad placement.
Quote unquote paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
We're in Toronto, bro. It's just a competition, bro.
In a minute.
We're in Toronto. It's crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants to see nobody winning. If the next nigga sees the next nigga doing good, he's gonna do whatever, say whatever, even if it's not true, to make that nigga look away or make that nigga fall off, bro. It's crabs in a bucket. Competition.
It says crabs in a bucket.
It was never no real poly with anybody. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't even bring up this, mind you, but whatever. It's not even wasn't even no real poly with anybody. Was niggas hating on music shit, niggas hating on clout shit, niggas wanted more clout than the next nigga. You know what I'm trying to say? Whole shit, straight whole shit.
So can we clear up this quote unquote paperwork, because
let's go Friday with them questions.
Some, I guess, conversation that you're having with the CEOs and shit that they're saying.
My nigga, that paperwork is fake. That paperwork is cap. I said that how many times?
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? When this shit first came out, I have media training. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not stupid, bro. I have a 6-figure deal on the table right now. Not right now. Like, at this time, when this shit came out, I have a 6-figure deal on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So,
hold on. Big salute. Big thanks to Spelly Jr. Hold on. Let me give you an air horns on that one there, right there, brother. Big salute thanks for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Couple donations in here. He says, "Who is K Money?" K Money is the creator of the song "Come Outside, Come Outside." You niggas never gang bang. You don't come outside. Big tune. It has about 20 million YouTube views, about another 20 million streams on Spotify. I don't know on the other streaming platforms, but to me, he's pretty much the biggest underground rapper in Toronto. Okay. Dare I say even bigger than Top 5, because Top 5 don't really do that much music anymore. They call me Spelly, and yeah, I'm ready. Salute to you, man. Thanks for the donations. Let's continue a little bit more of this, and then we'll get into our shit.
I'm gonna be putting my energy and shedding light onto a smear campaign and crashing out on Instagram and then making these label people be like, yo, what the fuck? What's this guy on right now? What's this guy talking about? You know what I'm trying to say? So I put that one little video out there, like, yeah, I see you fake niggas running with this fake shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Boom. That I didn't even care to keep on talking about it and shit. I was just in negotiations with the label. The paperwork shit. Like, you know, in the label, I didn't know it takes so long to process shit. It takes so long with the lawyer.
Somebody asked if this is the first, and this is from Scarborough, says, is this the first interview you did since he got out? Yeah, this is the second interview he's done, period. There's no other K Money interviews on the internet. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm the only other person who's interviewed him. Big salute to PK Herc, who was my co-host at the time. The only place where you can find another K Money interview is on We Love Hip Hop. I'm sorry. Not sorry. We do this, man.
Lawyers and all that shit. I'm trying to just get this 6 figures. I'm like, yo, this is all I'm focused on. I don't give a fuck about dropping independently right now if I got this 6 figures on the table. You know what I'm trying to say? But
we do this, man. We do this, man. Okay, let's get into our news. Okay, we'll circle back to this interview in a second. Let's start off with this Moula First stuff, because Moula First recently turned himself in. If I can go over to my Instagram, he was on the run, and they had him on the run for an alleged, I'll put alleged on it, for domestic violence. And he recently did an interview with me where he was talking about the whole incident that he went through, where he said he was allegedly stabbed. I got to speak to the people who were in the altercation with him, i.e. Twy, and the other brother is in jail right now, but I got to speak to Twy about it. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy over the last 72 hours, I'll say. Okay, let me see if I can pull up Moula's statement. So this is a long-ass statement. I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone and read it to y'all there. But that was based off of the post. Y'all can see the thumbnail for the post here. I'll pull it up on the We Love Hip Hop page so we can get a little bit of a better view. But there was a post on CP24 saying that Moula First is on the run. Okay. And that status changed, but let me just pull up the original post. So here it is. Toronto rapper Moula First wanted for assault, police say. And it continues. Toronto police are searching for Javon Smith, a 30-year-old rapper, also known as Moula First, who is wanted in connection for an assault investigation. Police say officers responded to a call just before 4 a.m. on Friday, February 10th, in the area of Pape and Danforth Avenue. Police say that Smith assaulted the victim and is now facing charges of assault with choking. Hold on. I wish I can go back there. Smith is described as 5'11" with a thin build, short black hair. So yeah, at that point, they were looking for Moula First. Before I continue, the assault that they're talking about here, and I'm not trying to downplay any assault in any type of way, but the assault that they're talking about here is a domestic assault or a domestic violence case, right? I just found it kind of peculiar that you guys being the mainstream media would post a rapper being on the run for DV. Like, I've seen rappers on the run before, who was on the run? Thoroughbred the other day. But the man was, allegedly responsible for shooting one of Chris Brown's associates in Miami. There's a big difference of putting that person's picture on the news saying this guy is on the run and evading police, and Moula first, who got into a domestic incident with his girlfriend. Okay, allegedly. Big salute to What's the Dirt. Thank you for the donation right there. Thank you for the donation. We cooking today on a Wednesday. So I just found that kind of strange. So I'm going to read his statement as far as what he had to say while he was on the run. And let me see if I can find that here, because it's a long one here. It's all right. This is how much we have to go through here. So the recent defamatory remarks made against my name on CP24 News were not only reckless, but also indicative of the blatant disregard for truth and professionalism. It is deeply concerning that my character is being attacked in such a public manner, seemingly to attempt to tarnish my reputation rather than to seek justice. I am not an individual who engages in frivolous disputes, nor do I entertain baseless allegations. I am a young businessman, tax-paying citizen, and a role model to many, and someone who has worked tirelessly to continue positivity to my community and country. Until recently, I was completely unaware that these allegations, the claims that were made, the claims that I have been evading the law enforcement for weeks are particularly bizarre, considering I only learned yesterday of the detective Lumen was searching for me. In our conversation, I was even threatened with having my image publicly broadcasted if I did not comply immediately. Despite this intimidation, I acted in good faith and promptly made the arrangements to meet. With all the details of my arrival time communicated in advance, which was agreed upon. Yet, rather than handling this matter with integrity, my image and still used irresponsibly in the media, falsely portraying me as a fugitive. It is apparent and unfair. It is an apparent and unfair narrative is being pushed. One rooted in harmful stereotypes about Toronto rappers. Your actions have been misguided, as you have mistakenly assumed all Toronto rappers are the same. I will demonstrate that we are not. Following my a successful exit from Rexdale, I have diversified my interest and have my own retail store, perfume, cologne, a record label, and a whiskey distillery. Furthermore, I am actively involved with Hutsy Financial, a bank that assists in credit. A bank that assists individuals in establishing and maintaining good credit. I believe this information would be of interest to the general public and would be grateful if it could be included in our news coverage. So, hold on. He want the news to be like, yo, by the way, he got Hutsy cards, and go get some of that whiskey, and get some of that Success perfume while they're like, yo, this man's on the run. Just make sure to promote my companies too. I don't know if they can get through that there, bro. But I hear you though. And thank you to Spelly Jr. for the donation right there. But yeah, I don't know if we can get that part done there, Moula. Let's continue though. These are accomplishments that should be acknowledged, not overshadowed by unfounded accusations. See? Add that while you're accusing him of some shit. The actions taken against me are not just defamatory, but also suggestive of envy and personal bias. Instead of conducting themselves with professionalism and diligence, certain individuals have chosen to engage in public smear tactics, which should not go unaddressed. I trust that those responsible for these falsehoods will be held accountable through the appropriate legal channels. The public deserves transparency and truth, not sensationalized misinformation. Sincerely, Mr. Javon Smith, aka Moula First. Now that is a statement and a half. Well done, bro. Hold on. You need a round of applause on that one. Well done, sir. Well done. Where's my applause? Yeah, they ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. They ain't trying to hear that shit. They're like, this nigga's on the run. Okay, he's a Toronto rapper. Do they have the news report? Let me see if I can find a news report on this. They're like, Toronto rapper. You know how they can be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know them Toronto rappers, troublemakers. Let's see, Javon Smith. I'm doing a YouTube search first. Moula first. Oh, see? Look, they have. I'll tell y'all one thing. Don't ever get it twisted that the news ain't some clout chasers too. Just like how they all try to call the bloggers clout chasers. Oh, you guys just put out shit just to gain some clout and some clicks on your page, fam. Yeah, guess what? CP24, all of them, they doing the same shit. They know how to attract a younger audience. They know how to hit that demographic, hit that algo. They know what they're doing. Look at the views. They only got 3,500 views, but still.
Police searching for a man in connection with an assault investigation.
30-year-old Javon Smith is accused of assaulting an individual or person on February 10th in the Pape and Danforth Avenue area. He's facing several charges, including assault by choking, and failing to comply with an undertaking. Smith is described as 5'11" with a thin build and short black hair. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
Hold on. Let me address this comment here. Because it was.
He's facing several charges.
Give me a little thumbnail there. Spartan 1340 says, you should know about clout chasing. Your last tweet was clout chasing, right? Clout chasing ass Friday. At your big age, you clout chasing ass nigga. Anyhow, so where do we go from here? Because he turned himself in. He turned himself in Monday, if I'm not mistaken. What are we, Wednesday? Yeah, he turned himself in on Monday. I do have the Twi interview that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Let's play a little bit of that. Maybe we can connect a few more pieces. We ain't trying to solve no cases here, but we can connect a few more pieces. Okay, just to give you guys a little bit more context of why Moula has been going through all of this fuck already.
Any real street get at that watches it. This guy's eating the same meals every single day, waking up inside the jail, away from his children.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? You're coming up here doing interviews, acting like you're fucking Soldier Boy, man. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Right? My mother was on her charges for 5 months.
So
my mom's 65 years old. What are you doing, right?
Your mom got charged that day?
Yeah, she got charged too.
Damn.
At any time, this guy could have said, "Oh no, these aren't the people. You got the wrong people." But no,
could have said none.
Could have said nothing at all, right? He's the reason why it was classified as a stabbing to begin with. I'm convicted of this.
Damn. So, did you guys leave the premise?
Hold on, let me address this comment here on the screen. Big salute to 50 Cent. I don't know if that is the 50 Cent. It's probably not. It says, Gutsy said Friday ain't picking up the phone. Nobody called me, fam. My phone is sitting right here next to me. You see it there? I didn't even turn off the ringer. I don't even know how to do that yet. I just got this phone today. Number ain't changed. Ain't nobody call me. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. And call me for what?
And then were arrested afterwards? Did they come get you out? Because that's one of the things.
2 weeks later.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that we were getting through the Reddit and stuff, right? That it wasn't
Let me get to the
you were arrested at the scene.
No,
it was weeks later. So what? Police ran up in your crib and was you're under arrest for this.
I was actually we're down at the Native Center. We're planning an event for Regis.
You need to clear up all of the inconsistencies.
What does that have to do with you, right? It's this is the only thing you could do, right? Is speak about my cousin's murder trial from 12 years ago that died. RIP.
RIP.
Right? This is you. This is your reality. This is my reality. This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Okay. Right here.
Okay, so do not be within 100 meters of any place where you know Javon Smith or I'm gonna not say this next name because that person not in this incident here. To live, work, go to school, frequent any place to know to be expected for required court appearances.
You feel comfortable to come on a podcast and say these things because you know that you're protected by the police.
Yikes.
Go ahead and read what he even brought up here too. What was on charges for back then? Assault against a police officer. Cut it out, man.
Yeah.
You're protected by the fucking police, man. That's you, not me. What are we talking about?
Listen, man, why am I so silent? Speak up, Friday. Say something. Come on. Say something, nigga.
When somebody gets to the mic first, they kind of dictate the way of what's going on, right?
Of course. Especially a guy like him.
Oh, damn.
Hold on a second.
You didn't see that one, did you?
And this is nothing for the audience to see at home. Nothing at all, right? But it's for you.
Jesus, Murphy.
Tell them you just saw it. Go ahead, tell them. It's all right.
Well, listen, man,
this is who you guys support.
This is who you like. Come on, man, cut it out.
From what I seen in the video,
what would you do?
Pretty savage, and she had some visible facial wounds and stuff.
2 black eyes.
Yeah.
Got broken nose.
I'm a boss.
So these are the allegations that are going out. Kevin RN wants to know, tell us Friday. Okay. And let's rewind to that screenshot. Because that's what we're here for. We'll fill in the blanks. All right. Let's pause it on that face right there. What I did see was a picture of Twi's sister, aka Pretty Savage, and she wasn't in good shape. Now, everything is innocent until proven guilty. We can't exactly say that video or that picture that I seen is correlated to what's going on with Moula First, or even put it where Moula First is the reason why said picture happened. Okay, I wasn't there, so I could never completely say. You know what I'm saying? I'm going by what Twi has told me in this interview, as well as behind the scenes. But in the end of the day, I can only, it's not for me to judge, bro. You know, big salute to DJ Czar. He was asking me the other day, why is the audience so intrigued by the story? And we ain't gonna act like the audience isn't intrigued by the story, because every time I put up a clip about this shit, I don't care how hot Moula First was in the music scene, he wasn't getting this much traction and views for Moula First stories, let's say 6-7 months ago. I've posted Moula First and Snow Day going into the Tim Hortons or the Wendy's doing some cringe shit. It did like not even a couple of thousand views. Moula First and some drama. 3,000 right off the hop. Like, come on, dog. Y'all know what you want. I know what you want, but it don't make it right. But what I'm saying is, with this whole thing here, like, from what I'm seeing and from what these guys are they're just throwing mad dirt at each other at this point. It's like a mudslinging contest. I'll take in the information. You can come to the podcast, get your shit off. Mic is on. But I'm not here to judge anybody. You know what I'm saying? If this is true, you know, if everything all does line up and Moula First has been putting hands on this chick, I don't rate that. That's trash behavior. Okay? And I'm not even going to be like, yo, he wouldn't be the first one. That don't even matter. But what I will ask y'all, and again, I'll give a salute to DJ Czar again, because he asked a great question the other day on the podcast. If Moula First is guilty of said charges, and the charges are domestic violence, right? Is that the end for him? Is it over for him? Because there's a lot of different things that people get allegations on when it comes to being rappers. And there's a lot of things that you can't come back from. You know, one example is if you do some PDF shit, you're done. if you get caught in some kind of wild messages with a kid, with a minor, you're out of here. Hip hop is still very homophobic, even though there's a lot of gay ass niggas in hip hop. But if a rapper who is supposed to be heterosexual comes out the closet, it's a rap for them. Right? Ratting, maybe in certain cases, but I feel like the rat shit doesn't really have as much weight as it used to once upon a time. Domestic violence, unfortunately, holds no weight out here. One second. I'm hearing a phone buzzing around here. Someone trying to call my goddamn phone. One second, gang. I think somebody was trying to call me. One second, gang. Yeah, so right, X6M Go says, why ain't DJ Akademiks fully canceled then? Well, the thing is with Akademiks, I don't think it completely fell under the category of him being a Gmer. I don't want to say the word groom, right? Because he was just stupid. We seen what was happening with Akademiks in the phone call, in the what do you call it? The Discord message or the Discord chat. It was cringe as hell. But at the same time, what you gonna do? Like, if he had reacted differently, I'm sure he would have gotten way more grace. But Akademiks also has a huge audience. So there's some people who will just let that shit slide. There's some people who are so toxic in his audience that they're like, they don't even care about that shit. Let me see who this is, because this phone is not even on. This is what I'm saying. Like, how am I getting phones on this? How am I getting calls on this phone? One second, gang. Let me do a quick phone call here, because I'm getting calls on my old phone, and I just switched phones over. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Niggas wait till I'm on live to call me. Like, cause if I don't know what I'm going.
Automatic voice messaging system 6475.
Give me a second, gang. Give me a second, gang.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice messaging system.
One second, gang. Let me just figure this shit out quick, fast. Don't worry, it's worth it. It's worth it. Is this it? Give me a second, gang. Somebody was trying to call me earlier. Technically, yeah, it was coming from top 5, but I don't know what happened, man. I don't know why he's not getting through on this phone here. Okay. Where are we here now with this Moula first stuff here? What do y'all think? I asked you guys in the poll here. Okay, if he's cooked. So I asked, is Moula first cooked? 49% says yes, 50% says no. Or right now it's at 50-50. So it's, I don't see it being the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Let me do a quick call because y'all are going crazy in the chat over here. Holy. Why isn't it allowing me to do FaceTime? Yeah, okay. Well, listen, man. I'll leave it there for now. Y'all can check out the Twy interview that's dropping tomorrow. Okay. He's going to be able to clear up the rest of that. Also, in this interview, he talks about having a restraining order against him in regards to between him and Moula first. Okay. There's a lot happening in this right now. So we're far from over when it comes to this. I want to ask you guys too when it comes to Moula first and this jail situation. I don't know if he's already out, but from what I'm assuming, he's probably inside right now waiting to get bail. Do you think that they're going to have him in general population? Keep in mind, he's not in there for a really heavy charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in there for a DV. So it's not like they're going to have him on a range where it's like, oh shit, you know, these guys are out here murking guys. But him being also a high profile rapper, you know, he's high profile enough that CP24 could use his name in a news story. Then I would imagine like they might have to put him in segregation, not protective custody, segregation. All right, there's a difference. But I don't know. Who knows, man? I kind of feel bad for Moula, but I also got to feel bad for the woman who's involved if these allegations are true. Okay, so I'll leave it as, you know, hold your head to all parties involved first. I'm not going to take big kind of dick in this whole thing because it's just too messy of a situation. And in the end of the day, I only have the information based on what these guys are telling me. But unless I was actually there, I can't give you guys what my real opinion should be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to all parties involved, man. Common gang strong. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on. Let's move on to this K-Money stuff. Because we've been on fire this week, man. We've been dropping some content on your head top. I had a chance to interview K-Money. I was showing you guys a clip of that earlier. All of this stems, like I've always been meaning to interview K-Money again, right? It's always been something that's been in the works in the background. But that kind of got pushed to the forefront once this whole thing started happening with K-Money and the GGs and a whole mess of bullshit. Let me see what I can pull up here. He had an altercation over at the Raptors game a few days ago. And that kind of turned left. I don't like showing fights on YouTube Live, but I might have to cut this out the video later. Let me go over to Keep Six Solid to see if they have it. Big salute to my brothers over at Keep Six Solid. Let's see. I posted it as well, but. And this is top 5 after the Raptors game.
15 minutes. Look what charge him. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'll find the clip itself. There we go. So top 5 and the GGs. Well, I'm not going to say top 5, but the GGs ambushed K-Money at the Raptors game and give him the WWE style beatdown.
Yo, this guy's really a bitch. He thinks this is jail. Yo, this guy's really a bitch. He thinks this is jail.
So for the people who also seen the K-Money clip that that's gone out from the interview, he explains this whole thing in the wheelchair and why he's in the wheelchair. A lot of people had the story twisted and reversed, thinking that he got put into a wheelchair after the beef, but that wasn't the case. Is there another slide? Where's the actual fight? Oh, you don't have the fight posted. Ah, come on, dog. Let me check my Twitter. Okay, I'm gonna go on Twitter. We'll find. I have it on my Twitter page. Sorry, gang. I know Instagram could be a little bit sticky when it comes to posting fights as well. So that's probably why you didn't want to have it posted there. But I got it. I'll break the rules. For y'all, gang. Just for y'all, I'll break the rules. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what we got to do out here. Let's see. Let's go to my profile before I go get myself in trouble on Twitter. And a whole pussy comes popping out or something. Let's see. This is it right here. So, okay, I'm going to go to the full video first.
Oh my God! Oh shit! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
You're not goofy.
Okay, so the way that this video shows it, it makes it seem like he got taken out in a stretcher after he got into an altercation. And I think there's another view of the thing that I might have here. All right, so that's another angle. Y'all niggas need to. Holy.
Holy fuck!
All right, so that's 5 after the game. So this is why K Money was so quick to come through, make sure to clear this shit up because it just looked kind of crazy. The Reddit has been just going nuts on this guy, posting all kind of wild shit about him and posting him from all different angles. It's nasty work. Like I'll even show you guys. The Reddit has way more angles of this shit. Like it's rough for Toronto rappers right now, man. You know, first Moula first goes in. Now K Money in the WWE. It's a mosh up thing. Okay, so if I put in K Money in the Torontology Reddit, this is his response. Well, let me put some volume on this.
Oh,
come on, fuck.
Don't look at my face. Anyway, the internet's tweaked. All right. Let me get something straight. Look at my face. 4-1. 4-1, look at my face. Anyways, yeah, that wheelchair was before the fight even happened because I fell asleep courtside off the drugs. They thought I OD'd. They thought I was unconscious or some shit. So they woke me up, put me in a wheelchair. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck you doing? They're like, yo, you have to check your pulse, bro. You were unconscious. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, boom. That wheelchair shit has nothing to do with the fight. When I got that, after I got out of the wheelchair and left the game is when I got into a fight. And these niggas didn't even really do much, bro. What the fuck?
All right, so he's got to explain himself to a degree. And then, you know, that was just the quick Instagram live of him explaining himself. That's why he came in for the interview. I'll play the clip in a second, but I'm going to show you guys some more shit that's been popping up on this guy because they just... When a couple of guys who were up to no good. Reddit's just been going crazy on this nigga, bro. Holy. Right here. This got him sleeping over at the basketball game because he said he fell asleep. They thought he OD'd. Here's another angle of this shit. This is what Reddit does. What the hell is this? Is that 100 watts? What are they doing to this man? Fire. There's another pic that I saw over here earlier. Right here. So this is like basically the video from the game and K Money falling asleep at the game. Oh shit. Yo, wagwan. Bro. These guys make me tired sometimes, man. 50 Cent, that wasn't Gutsy who was calling me. Stop trolling me. It was somebody else. Whoever that is, I left you a link if you want to join the conversation. So I'm gonna pull up a little bit more of I'm sorry, gang. Y'all are laughing, but like this is what the man has been going through, bro. The man said he fell asleep courtside, bro. Allow him, fam. He said he paid $3,500 for the tickets. He could do what he wants. Man could sleep for the whole game if he wants.
And like I'm in like a rolly chair, like, and they're rolling me. I with me. I was with me.
Of what's been going on lately.
Yeah.
The Raptors game.
Yeah. That's
because the thing is, when you're popping, they'll try to take, to come at you, bro. What happened at the Raptors game, bro? Break it down for us.
All right, at the Raptors game, I was just there doing my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. I got a little girl courtside with me. I was actually shooting a video. I had the girl with me. She was supposed to be in a video, like a video girl type of shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
What had happened is I was tired from the day before and shit like that. And I was some, like, I popped the pill before I went to the game and shit. I didn't even sleep before. So I went to the game and then, I'm there. I'm watching the game. And then I'm watching the game and then 2-2's like, bro, I start getting tired and shit for real. But I didn't really give a fuck. I was like, that's the least. Like, I'm courtside. I paid $3,500 for these tickets, bro. If I want to go to sleep, I'm going to go to sleep for the whole game. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't give a fuck. So, boom. I go to sleep now. And then, bro, I wake up and I'm in a fucking wheelchair. Like, not in I'm in like a rolly chair. Like, and they're rolling me. It's security and like a next person. So I wake up like, what the fuck? Like, how the they must have lifted me up into how the fuck did I even get into this chair in the first place? Like, yo, who violated me and picked me up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
man's like, what
who
the hell?
Picked me up, bro, for real. Like, boom. I'm asking them, what's up? Like, yo, what's going on? They're like, yo, you are unconscious, bro. Like, you're unresponsive, bro. Like, yo, we gotta take you to get your pulse checked, right? So that's when you see there's a video.
That's the video of you in the chair.
A video of them actually rolling me. And if you listen to the video, you can hear me saying, like, yo, why? What's going on? And you can hear the guy saying, like, yo, man, that wasn't sleep, bro. You weren't sleeping. Like, you know what I mean? So, whatever. Yeah, they're rolling me to the fucking patient shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Boom, we go back. They're telling me like, no. I wanted to say that too. A lot of the videos and shit, they're thinking like, oh, I got beat up and I had to go in the wheelchair.
They reversed it.
Yeah.
Explain it the reverse.
Yeah. No. It was crazy because you can actually go and watch. If you go watch the game, if you go play back the game, my uncle even watched the game. He called me and he said, yo, what happened to you? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yo, I was watching the game. And then they said there was a medical alert. Like the commentator said they're getting someone in a wheelchair. And then now I'm seeing that you were in the wheelchair. Like, what's up with that? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So in my head, I'm like, wait. Because they told me at the time, they're like, yo, we stopped the whole game for you, man. But I'm like, no way. No way they stopped the whole game for me, bro, because I was sleeping. You know what I'm trying to say?
Damn. I'm glad that he came through and explained this. As far as like the way people are seeing it on social media, like man thought that they beat him into a wheelchair, like they beat him into injuries, but like, and I seen what was wrong with my phone. I didn't have FaceTime added on my new phone right here. So whoever was trying to FaceTime me before, holler at me now.
I didn't really believe them until my uncle told me on the phone, I seen it. I was watching it live. My brother told me, I was watching the game and I seen you there. And then, I seen you falling asleep on the shorty. like you're falling asleep on her.
Hold on, they had you on the camera on the thing, bro.
I was on TV, like they're saying, they're saying I went, they're saying I OD'd on TV, bro.
Not bad.
They thought I OD'd. That's what they were trying to say. Like I
That's
fell asleep, so I'm
crazy.
trying to tell them like, yo, I'm allowed to fall asleep. Like I pay for these tickets, bro. I'm allowed to fall asleep. Like if I want to fall asleep for the whole game, bro, that's nothing. Like they're telling me, nah, it's different because you are.
The man said, if I want to fall asleep for the whole game, that's my prerogative. Big salute to let me see. Let me put that on the screen. Big salute to Noah Kidman. Thanks for the membership. Yeah. Billy Burns. It's about to be a movie. Holy. And yo, quick fast. Let me make my screen bigger. Because I seen people on Reddit like, yo, why you pull up on this old Goof Friday? Who else is he going to pull up on? And I'm not even going to say respectfully. Who else is he going to pull up on in less than a day's notice? He didn't contact me one day and then I interviewed him the day after. He contacted me in the morning. Not even in the morning, because niggas don't wake up that early. He contacted me in the afternoon, and by the nighttime, by 12:31 a.m., I was recording the interview. By 5 a.m., I was uploading the clip. You tell me who the fuck's going to be able to do that in this amount of time? Who else is out here putting out consistent podcasts twice a week who will be able to have a schedule to put out his shit just in time? And guess what? I'm putting it out outside of the schedule. I'm dropping on Friday because I'm dropping the Twi interview on Thursday like I planned. Who else is going to turn it around in that time? I'll wait. So don't even ask, yo, why is he pulling up on Friday? Because there's nobody else to pull up on. And that's not an indictment on me. I'm not trying to big up my chest. That's an indictment on Toronto and Toronto podcasting being trash. Y'all niggas don't make content, bro. You make content when you want to. And I'm not talking to one specific set of crews. I'm talking to all of y'all. The only other person who does content on a regular basis is Marlon Palmer and his crew over there, and Big Salute to Relentless Diaries, who over the years have been doing consistent content. But guess what? They're not interviewing you hardcore niggas. They don't want to talk to y'all. They told me already. Y'all niggas are scary. You're not bringing y'all into the studio with 100 balaclavas and 10 guns. So if I'm the only one who's willing to do it, shut the fuck up when I do it. They'll be like, yo, why are you doing this, old man? Why not? Who else is going to do it? Complex ain't giving these niggas no love. Much Music ain't giving these niggas no love. So who else is going to do it? Goofy ass Reddit niggas, suck my dick. The hell are you guys talking to, back? Idiot thing. Well, why would he pull up on Friday? He has gone nowhere else. In of all of the different places he can go on the internet, he has gone nowhere else. First interview, we love hip hop. Second interview, we love hip hop. And guess what? None of y'all other niggas deserve the goddamn interview.
Yeah.
Answering and shit.
You're not working hard enough.
Boom. They took me back to the place. They were like putting that fucking shit on my hand to check my blood pressure. All that shit. Yeah, doing all that shit. I'm watching the game like, yo, bro, what the fuck? I'm about to miss this game. Like, what the this is goofy shit. Like, I wanted to see Kevin Durant and fucking Devin Booker play, right? Because I'm always using them on 2K. I'm always slapping niggas up in 2K with the Suns, man. So that's why I had to go to that game. I'm seeing Devin Booker and Kevin Durant putting in work, cooking shit. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a wheelchair, but
they're wondering why they're
my sons. I said it. You're my goddamn sons. I birthed y'all. Stop this bullshit, man. And this goes beyond the Reddit. This is for niggas who've been trying to backbite me and, you know, undercut me and try to put out shit on the same day as me. Y'all are my sons. Stop the fuckery.
Oh, I didn't even know that, but yeah.
Let me run a little bit of this K Money interview from the parts where we can find out a little bit more about the roots of this. I'm not going to play the whole thing because, like, real shit, y'all got to watch this on Friday when I drop. I didn't even mean to get excited, bro, but, like, shit gets under my skin sometimes. Okay.
Label people be like, yo, what the fuck? What's this guy on right now? What's this guy talking about? You know what I'm trying to say? So I put that one little video out there, like, yeah, I see you fake niggas running with this fake shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Boom. That I didn't even care to keep on talking about it and shit. I was just in negotiations with the label. The paperwork shit. Like, you know, on the label, I didn't know it takes so long to process shit. Like, it takes so long with the lawyers and all that shit. I'm trying to just get this 6 figures. I'm like, yo, this is all I'm focused on. I don't give a fuck about dropping independently right now if I got this 6 figures on the table. You know what I'm trying to say? But boom, that shit takes.
This nigga said if his dad was a YouTuber, he'd be mad as hell. Well, guess what? Then stop watching the goddamn channel, then, bro. Because I'm a YouTuber and I'm probably older than your dad. Like as if Joe Rogan's 62 years old. The man is doing a podcast for like the last 12, 13 years. Did you think that the man started doing the podcast when he was 20? I idiot thing. Toronto logic is freaking retarded, bro.
Long as hell though, I didn't even know that.
That's why these American niggas be saying y'all not like us, because y'all be trying to take the podcasters who are older and be like, yo, you guys shouldn't be podcasting. You young niggas don't even have the brain power to do a goddamn podcast. So shut the hell up and let us old niggas cook.
I was just waiting for that, and then boom, this you goes and he touches road or whatever. He goes on Akademiks and man starts talking about me again. You know what I'm trying to say? But he didn't even bring up me. Like a next fan came on the stream, some UK fan or some shit came on the stream.
Yeah.
And then he started talking
Polish
about us.
Yeah.
He started bringing up our name on Akademiks and Aiden Ross. You can't ever hide greatness. You know what I'm trying to say? You could try not to say niggas' names, but coincidentally, our fan is just gonna come on the shit and say our names. You know what I'm trying to say? Get us that light, get us popping. Like this guy decides to go rant, say whatever he says, talk about people getting molested, but you already know, like, yo, we already know in the city who molests their ops when they catch their ops. You know what I'm trying to say? So
that's a lot right there.
So, these niggas are on some weird gay shit, but we're not even gonna talk about that. But
okay. So yeah, he came through, he cleared it up. Right? I don't know if y'all are y'all good with that story as far as what happened with him? I should ask you guys in a poll here. Because he came through, he cleaned it up. He said, you know, the man's them rushed him. He didn't say, oh, you know, they didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing to me. He didn't say, yo, that was AI. Okay, he still has his chain. I'm gonna ask you guys, did K Money take an L? Because I'll tell you guys off top, I don't think he did. All right? I really don't think he did. I think that, you know, obviously people will say, yeah, you took an L because there's a videotape of you getting beat down. But there's a big difference between a videotape of you getting beat down and a videotape of you like whimpering, saying, come on, guys, stop. No more. No mas, please. There's a big difference with a videotape of niggas saying, there he is. And then, you know, the guy turns around and he starts booking, starts running, runs across the street or runs out the stadium. That right there, super L. It's extra super L if the guys who are videotaping you running away catch up to you and beat your ass after you ran away. So they got you on video running away, then they catch up to you and beat your ass. That's L squared. Let me see another way that it can be a complete L. If they take the chain, if they got the chain to the for real, because listen, they tried to take the chain. He explained how like he grabbed onto the pendant or he grabbed onto the chain and the pendant came off. It was very animated, okay? The pendant came off and it fell on the ground, but they didn't pick up the pendant. Man said, we didn't want the pendant. That shit is trash. Okay, Money begs to differ. In my opinion, if these guys have the chain and they're flushing it down the toilet a la DJ Snoopy, their mans are wearing it in their next music video saying, ha, 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 we got your chain. Super L. L times 100. Billy Burns said, Maybe this is a lowercase L, right? It's one of these. It's not one of these. It's one of these, right? It's a lowercase L. It's not a whole L. Because, like, you know, he stepped up. I ain't mad at him. Right? Yes, there was some WWE action. Yes, they body slammed him. Who would be a comparison to that? What was that move there? They kind of gave him like a DDT, Randy Orton type ish. I fuck with K Money heavy, but I don't need to laugh at you, right? But like, the man went for the Hulk Hogan body slam. You know what I'm saying? Kind of scoop under the gooch paws and what? Right? I rate the effort. But it's not like this nigga was like, stop it, put me down. Right? That right there, if we hear that on tape, put me down. Then it's like, rap career done. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's 4 niggas against 1. And he said that he started the beef back up after he realized he still had his chain. I'm not saying it's a W, but I'm not saying it's an L. Common Gang strong, man. Dropping Science podcast has still got embarrassed. Yes, it's like a half a check mark on the thing. Like you got an embarrassed point. But L, a complete L. I'm having a hard time saying that he took an L, man. And listen, I'm not taking any sides. I'm, Ricky neutral, right down the middle. Right? Kevin.M says he stood 5 toes down. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought that was a compliment. Is that a backhanded compliment? Because oh, here's the rest of it. The other was in the air. I knew it. I was about to say, yo, see? Niggas is backhanded complimenting a nigga, bro. Being smart. You're right. But he went in for the action, bro. I ain't mad at that, fam. Right? And I told him in the interview, like I've been saying multiple times on these live streams, on the podcast, I've said, bro, just drop, bro. Don't worry about the internet. Right? The internet will try to trick you out your position. The fans, or not even your fans, your haters that pretend to be your fans, will trick you out of your position, have you crashing out. Niggas is like, so what? K-Money's not going to slide for that? No, I would advise him not to. Listen, I'm not super hardcore gangsta ass nigga, so maybe that's not the best advice for continuing to be the most hardcore gangsta ass nigga. But if you want to have a great rap career, don't slide for shit, bro. This is a high profile incident at a Raptors game, 1 million cameras all over the place. Kevin Durant and them niggas is like, yo, what the hell, bro? Why are we on a timeout? Like, who called timeout? And the other side, the other bench is like, we didn't call it. We didn't do it. Right? It's too much, fam. It's too much. And this is on both sides. It's too much. Man, them have to chill, bro. Can we do this? Like, can Toronto rappers see each other in public and not take shots at each other, not try to beat the shit out of each other? Because I've been thinking about this for the last few days. All of y'all niggas is getting money. And I know about the shot that Mans took at 3M French and them. I'll find it on one of these Instagram pages because one of those guys covered it earlier. I heard that. Okay, because that happened a while back. Let me see if I could find it on Six Entertainment's page. Let's pull up Six Entertainment. This nigga Wide Neck got a big charge. Okay. Let me see. Is it here? Right here.
If you ask me, niggas took the L. I never took the L. If I lost my chain, if I lost some money, if niggas took my shit, some shit, nigga, they could say they took my shit, that's a L. Niggas tried to take my shit and I kept my shit. 4-on-1. I never took no L, my nigga. These niggas took an L. If I seen niggas that I'm beefing with and I have 4 of my niggas and it's one of their main rappers, let's see, seen this PC bitch ass nigga. If I seen that, me and my niggas 4 deeps, you think this nigga would be able to go live 10 minutes later, bro? If you ask me, niggas took the L. I never took the L. If I lost my chain, if I lost some money, niggas took my shit.
No, it's not this clip. I think it's Keep Six that posted it. Because there was like a shot that was taken at 3M French and his crew that I didn't hear. It went right over my head. Right? In the heat of the moment when we were doing the interview. I did not hear the shot.
Tried to take the chain and he didn't take in that the pendant fell on the floor, but I still had the chain in my hand. You know what I'm trying to say? So boom, they cut. I pick up my chain and I fucking walk out. I'm like, yeah, I still have my shit, I still have my chain, I still have my money in my pockets. My nigga, are you crazy? I look at my face. I'm like, yo, my face, what the I don't even look at how I look like clean. That.
Yeah.
Me in the moment, I'm like, yo, no way. Like I'm getting rushed 4-on-1, like at the Raptors game. Like I must look fucked up. You know what I'm trying to say? My outfit. I wore the same outfit on purpose that I wore yesterday because I just want to show you guys how intact my outfit is. Like, look at my shoes, bro.
I'll bring it back.
I brought these brand new shoes, bro. Look at my shoes, bro.
Jeez.
Look brand new still, bro. They're suede and there's not a piece of dust on them. Bro, law here, I never even cleaned these or nothing, bro. Friday told me that these are not the fucking
It's the bottoms look like they just came out the box.
Look at the tops, you're telling me I got rushed?
Listen, with the lights, because I know some people are like, yo, Friday, they don't look like they came right out the box. The bottoms are not at that white. There's bright ass lights in my studio. Just allow me, fam. Holy. When I saw them there on the table, they look white as hell.
And I got into a big fight in these and they look brand new. Still look at my they still look brand new.
Wait for the shot.
Jeez, bro.
I look normal. My chain is just not on me because they tried to pop it, so it broke. Like it's a tennis link, 22 pointers, nigga.
Yeah.
Talking about, you know, you guys, niggas talking about they didn't want my chain. Nigga, you guys wanted the chain. You guys tried to pop the chain, nigga. The fuck, you know, I kept that, John, though, 22 pointers. You know what I'm saying? But it broke. I gotta go get it fucking. Get the link put back to the editor.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I ain't got it right now. Though. I could have showed you guys it. Like, fuck, that's waste. I'm gonna get my shit fixed. Everybody knows I never lost my chain, man. I'm not one of these niggas that are gonna go out at the Raptors game losing their chain. Tried to take the chain.
Right at the end of the clip. He said, I'm not one of these niggas that go out to the Raptors game losing their chain. And 3M French did respond. He says, interview with WWE SmackDown in the same clothes is diabolical. Or interview after WWE SmackDown in the same clothes is diabolical. Leaving the arena in a wheelchair, even worse. Holy. Then woke up 3M French. 3M French has been chilling. He's been staying out the way. Holy. Yeah, because there was a time months ago where 3M French affiliates were at a Raptors game, and yeah, some wild shit happened. Let me see if I could find it here on Reddit, just to give you guys some reference to what he's talking about, because that was a pretty wild event. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but it was like, just to give you guys a quick description of what happened. Mans were at the Raptors game. It wasn't 3M French himself, but it was some of his affiliates. They were at the Raptors game. Some shit went down where I guess they bumped into a couple of the GGs, like leaving the stadium. Again, a fight happened. I don't know if y'all remember. There was like somebody who got dragged out of the room. It was a wild incident. And then there was a post of the 3M French chain rolling around. Somebody asked in the comments here if that was on the same day. No, it was the day after. He mentioned that he had the same outfit on because, one, he didn't sleep, and two, he wanted to prove that he wasn't fucked up. Like everything was still intact. clothes clean, face clean, you know, for everybody who was saying that he got beat down. So I know some people were trying to clown him for wearing the same clothes, but there was a method to his madness. All right. What I will advance onto, and we're going to move on from this story here, okay? What I will move on to is the arrest that happened subsequently from this incident, because they're saying that Moneyman GGG was arrested. I'll pull it up on Instagram first, and then there's an article that corresponds to it. And I don't know how they realized that this was Moneyman GGG, because that same evening, he was on Instagram Live. So I really don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. Do they even have the clip of him from Instagram Live? Okay, so news. GGG member Moneyman has been arrested in connection to yesterday's K-Money situation. This is from 2 days ago. I have, and maybe I can upload it to my phone. I should have done this before we started. Yeah, I do have it here. I'm going to upload this now. And while it's uploading, we'll go through the article. But they said that he got arrested in connection to this. Okay, this is the guy in red. Hold on, let me put my mouse here. This is the guy in the red here who was, I guess, doing the WWE slam. Okay. Video leaks of GGG man walking with top 5. No volume on this. Okay. So that's
Oh.
Okay. Apparently, they're like this move right here that they're clouding out is supposed to be like a headbutt or something like that. I might have to cut a lot out of this goddamn live, man. Jesus Christ. These guys are dealing with bare violence, man. So let me pull up the article. And this is courtesy of City TV News. Okay. So, man arrested for assault during Toronto Raptors game. And this is from the police, or a report from the police. So a previous version of this story said Toronto police attended a arena on Sunday, but police later clarified they were called to the Scotiabank Arena for reports of this assault on Friday. Police say they arrested a man for assault inside the Scotiabank Arena as the Toronto Raptors game was being played. A spokesman for Toronto Police Services said officers responding to the arena around 7:30 p.m. on Friday. The Raptors hosted a home game against Miami Heat that night. When the police arrived on the scene, they said they arrested a man in his 40s. Police did not say if any charges were laid or provided any details surrounding the circumstances of the incident. The alleged assault did not take place near the court, police said, adding that it happened at one of the arena's exits. The victim's physical injuries, if any, were not reported by police. Okay, let me reemphasize that. The victim's physical injuries, if any, were not reported by police, but they say the victim declined medical attention. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the end of the article. Right? So, just to clarify, people are going to say, yo, so what, K-Money ratted on this guy and now the man's in jail? I don't even think the man's in jail. I'm literally waiting right now for this clip to upload onto my drive, because I feel like I watched the whole Instagram live afterwards of Moneyman and Top 5 having a conversation, laughing over the whole fight and all that. And that was after the ball game. This is hours after the ball game. So maybe they detained him, but as far as like completely arresting him, I don't know about that. That doesn't add up to me, man. And who knows if it was Moneyman GGG, because from what he was saying, there was multiple people in the altercation, and he's being K-Money. He said in the interview there was 4 guys who rushed him. So I know on camera or on the video that went out on social media, they showed the one guy like laying into him, pause. But if there was 4 people on the scene, why would they only arrest 1? Right? I'm just putting these questions out here into the ether just because I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions. Nia says 40s, laugh out loud. Listen, man. Who knows, bro? I be assuming that everybody around these niggas is in their 20s and 30s. It's not cool to be an old head. Like, how dare you live so long, old head? But sometimes niggas be slipping and just living. Sorry, he lived. That's what happens, you know? Dodge a couple bullets, win a couple of shootouts, you get to live. Right? All these niggas is gonna be 40 one day. And then what? Right? It's top 5 in the Mandem. I'm gonna be running around. The top 5 is gonna be 40 years old, 43. GGG! Right? Your chain's on a timer. Right? Bare gray hairs popping out of his beard. Your chain's on a timer. Young buck. Right? Mans get older, bro. I got babes at Drake. What do you say? Drake's out here thugging and bugging. When I see you, right? Remember that from the Jay-Z? Right? Somebody asked the question, Naya, right? Why would they arrest 1? That's what I'm wondering. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier with this Moula first segment. The news, the mainstream media, they be clout chasing, fam. I'm surprised they didn't put the Instagram post in here with the post, with their news story. They chase clout more than top 5. All right. The only thing they missed in this news report is putting Moneyman GGG. Y'all know who that is? Come on, gang. Right at the bottom of it. Come on, gang. Y'all know who Moneyman GGG is. He got arrested. Right? He has to have a little bit more songs out for the news to get that complete story out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just give me a second. I'm almost there. I'm just uploading right now. It's almost there. It's worth it. But like, I don't know, bro. These guys, like I asked K-Money in the interview how it started, and he did mention. Let me see if I could pull up that right there while we're waiting. He did mention how it started. Okay, I'll pull up the. My bad. I'll pull up the interview again, and we'll get to the part of how this beef even started in the first place. And then I'm just going to pull up a little bit from Moneyman GGG right after everything happened, because I just have a hard time believing that this nigga's like arrested and in jail for this shit. It's just something not adding up.
Niggas that I'm beefing with, and I have 4 of my niggas, and it's one of their main rappers. Motivate said, okay, we all just got up, or we're all just okay, looking at each other, talking that shit, whatever. We're in Toronto, bro. It's just a competition, bro.
In a minute.
We're in Toronto. It's crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants to see nobody winning. If a next nigga sees the next nigga doing good, he's gonna do whatever, say whatever, even if it's not true, to make that nigga look away or make that nigga fall off, bro. It's crabs in a bucket. Competition, solid is, bro. It was never no real poly with anybody. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't even bring up this, mind you, but whatever. It's not even no. Wasn't even no real poly where anybody was niggas hating on music shit, niggas hating on clout shit, niggas wanted more clout than the next nigga.
See?
You know what I'm trying to say? Ho shit, straight ho shit.
So can we clear up this
quote unquote paperwork, because it was supposed to be some, I guess, conversation that you're having with the CEOs and shit that they're saying.
My nigga, that paperwork is fake. That paperwork is cap. I said that how many times?
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Nah.
When this shit first came out, I have media training. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not stupid, bro. I have a 6-figure building. You
They
get
give you
a
another
jail
shot,
mugshot.
yeah.
That's the mugshot that's going to be on any jail paperwork, on anything that has to do with you while you're in jail, inside of that jail.
You'll have the pumpkin suit on.
That you'll have the suit on, and you'll have the background with the height.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? You'll have the actual remand center background picture on your fucking paperwork.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? That shit never had none of that. It just had the one most viral. I have a bunch of mugshots. The police have so many mugshots of me. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, you
Just
can find
the
that on
one-
Google.
The one viral mugshot.
And this is the paperwork that he's talking about that top 5 released while he was still in jail. Months ago, top 5 released a bunch of paperwork saying that that K Money was talking to the corrections officers. He was looking for the best place for him to be placed, and he gave a bunch of stories on all the different Toronto rappers that he can't be around and why he can't be around them, while naming their crimes and stuff like that. K Money stands on the fact, or the point that paperwork is fake. Okay, I won't say fact because like I said, I get one side, I get the other side, and then there's God who knows the truth. Okay, but from what I can see from looking at the paperwork online, and there's no place where you can actually download this. It's just there online, the pictures. It didn't look that authentic to me.
That I have is the one that's on that shit. You know what I'm trying to say? But like I was saying, nobody has that fucking paperwork, bro. There's people name that's on the paperwork that will come out right now and say, yo, that has to be some fake shit. Who the fuck has ever seen self-detention paper?
So I'm gonna play y'all just the aftermath right after what happened with Moneyman GGG and top 5. Let me download it. I will download it. She's playing games. It's playing games. Give me a second, gang. I'm just downloading it to my laptop, and then we'll run it. All right. Because these guys were having a conversation after the ball game, and I'm thinking to myself, how was he arrested at the Scotiabank Arena if the man was in his car 2 hours later? All right, here we go. Let's pull up the video, and I'll pull it up for you guys to see. Y'all can hear the volume? No volume? Let me know if there's volume. Y'all can hear the volume on this? No volume? Okay, hold on. I'll fix this. I'll fix this. I'll fix this. We go get this popping proper like. Don't worry, gang. I got y'all. And I hear somebody's like, yo, Friday, you love to promote drama on the channel. Listen, bro. It is what it is. I don't love to promote drama. The city's full of drama, bro. What you telling me, bro? The city's full of effery, fam. It's still processing on my side over here. Just give me a second here. Give me 2 seconds. Can it play? Fuck. How about I do this? Share video files. We'll do this. Where the hell did I put this file now? Here it is. Now y'all should be able to hear the volume.
Crazy. One thing I will say though, the man's quick. Man dropped in the man hopped in the studio before he hopped in the vehicle. That's crazy. But yo, you know what's crazy? The man's saying that like, yo, fucking stop my chain, stop my money. Bro, that
Okay,
chain was
you're good
so
now.
desk. It's crazy. That's a bitch, bro. And he's lucky we're in the ACC Center, the Stable Center, whatever it's fucking called. Because if it was outside, would have left this bitch ass.
Hold
The
on.
man,
The man's
yo,
wearing different clothes.
let me tell you guys a story. The man tried to fucking fake a fucking seizure.
Hold on. How has he got different clothes on?
Holy fuck. Yo, where's Perks? I'm driving. The man tried to fake a seizure.
His Wi-Fi is trash.
Then we caught him in the fucking. And you know what's crazy? That's not the full video. The full video, he got knocked out. Cold. You know what I mean? That video was like 10 minutes after into the fight. No cap. The man's talking about money and chain. Fam. That chain he has in his hand, tell him to put it on. It won't go on because I popped it. And I dropped it. Come on, bro. We have money, man. Fuck we doing fucking that shit ass chain. Fucking guy's broke. K-bomb, not no K-money. Damn it, a diss track. What slide my you? Scam it a diss track, bro.
That's not me that's making the pausing in the video. That's the video itself.
You know what's crazy? There's a couple of people next. Casper is next. That certified swiper you next. Who else? A couple of people next, man. Let me add A2. My bro. It's just my fucking bro, dog.
All right, I think we got enough there. But yeah, these guys are just out here bugging out, bro. I would advise this in the end of the day. And listen, niggas ain't gonna listen to me anyway. But like, bro, y'all need to stop this shit, man. Calm the hell on, man. Niggas got to figure this shit out where eventually they stop having to look over each other's shoulders because they're rappers, bro. Like, I used to be a rapper once upon a time, and don't get me wrong, I had ops, but my ops weren't a bunch of other rappers. I used to be able to go do live shows, put my name on the flyer. It wouldn't be at the top of the flyer. It'd be somewhere like a little small, Friday Ricky Dredd performing. But my name was on flyers, and I wasn't like, yo, I really hope that nigga that I dissed on the song doesn't show up and try to pop my chain. And I used to be on stage with all my chains. Now these niggas can't even go to Raptors games without having to freaking look over their shoulder. I'm not going to jump out the window and be like, go to the Raptors game without the blicky. But, you know, niggas got to watch out when they go to the Raptors game. Like, come on, fam. Stephen Rose says, We Love Hip Hop should do a Toronto celebrity boxing match. Yeah, right. These niggas don't have the maturity, respectfully. These niggas don't have the maturity to be able to get in the ring, get all of that aggression out their system, punch each other up, and then leave and go home and just, you know, put a steak on it and you know, some antibiotics or whatever the hell. Niggas would be like, yo, when I see this guy, yo, he won that match, bro, but watch when I see him on road. All right? Smash Button 1 says they will pull guns right in the middle of the ring. Nigga get hit too hard. Ah! Yo, bro, why'd you punch me so hard? Nigga, we're boxing. Nigga, he gotta grab the gun in his boxing glove. He can't even pull the trigger. Nigga, you can't even pull the trigger. You got a boxing glove on. Like, nigga, why you hit me so hard? They just can't do it, man. All right? Dropping Signs says these guys are a waste to talk about. Who you want me to talk about, bro? You want me to talk about the most lyrical, spiritual rapper that's going on in the city right now? I could talk about them. I interviewed them. Right? I interview these niggas all the time. I talk about them. Watch how this 186 viewers just goes down to 100. And you'll leave too, nigga. So stop lying. We'll get off of this whole thing, right? Salute to those guys. Figure it out amongst yourselves. But let me just say this right here. Let me put this nigga shit back up on the screen. Because y'all niggas be dropping science podcast. I can already tell by the name. You want me to drop some science on all these amazing rappers out here, which I do. Go through the catalog. There's bare interviews. Okay, I just interviewed a guy named Dylan Ponders the other day. He's a world record Guinness Book of World Record holder for the most consecutive releases on all streaming platforms. Out of all these niggas, he released, the record was 86. He released like 120 and still going. He's got 2 gold plaques for his shit, and he's not on no op shit. His shit is fire. Guess how many views that shit got on it? Like 800. Why didn't you watch that interview? You tell me. Because he makes amazing music. Big salute to A.W.O.L. I got a A.W.O.L interview. To me, she's one of the best, if not the best, female rapper in the city. Guess how much views it got? Like 600. But K Money comes in and talks about getting into a fight with top 5. Guess how much views it got right now? In one day, 13,000. So you tell me what you want. Because y'all be telling me, oh, you know, you guys don't talk about Toronto rappers and the real music enough and da-da-da-da-da, right? But when I do, nobody shows up. But when I talk about these guys shooting at each other, punching each other in the face, putting each other in headlocks and all types of shit, oh, everybody wants to hear the story. Oh, what happened to Moula first? Did he beat the chick up? Like, everybody wants to know. But they don't want to know about none of these niggas' music. Whose fault is that? Is that my fault, or is it the audience of what y'all want? Jesus Christ. If it was up to the niggas who were like, yo, you guys should be doing this on your podcast, this shit would be nowhere. Anyhow, let's get to some more drama. So I was in some drama the other day. We're going to get to it. I got the content. So I want to apologize to DJ Head. Let's start there. All right. Because some people are like, why didn't you have the energy? What happened to that energy? The energy that you had when you were on the thing with Justin Hunt and them. Why didn't you have the same energy Friday? So I made a tweet, and I'll pull up my Twitter here. Follow me on Twitter. My bad. Follow me on Twitter, Friday Ricky Dread. I'm building up the Twitter right now, man.
Holy fuck.
All right. Top 5 know what I'm talking about. So I'll pull up the tweet. The tweet that divided the world. See? I even got a Curtis King video made out of it. And somebody said in the comments that Justin Hunt made a video. Salute to my brother Justin Hunt. Hopefully he wasn't too hard on me. Pause. But I do understand why a lot of people got pissed off. Okay, so here's the beginning of it. I don't give a fuck where I'm from. I know what I'm talking about too. Canadian or not. My thoughts on debates with DJ Head, Kendrick Lamar's DJ. He's not Kendrick Lamar's DJ. He's just a very close affiliate. All right. And then I played clips from it. That means that Drake hurt his feelings way more. Let's start with, is it this one? And this is from last week.
because people who are not authentically of the culture are participating in things that they don't know shit about.
Like me.
So when things go left to them from their perspective, they think, oh, this is too far, or this is, but when you use certain verbiage.
You guys don't realize the coded talking or the coded language that's happening right there. It's saying, because you're a Canadian little sissy Karen ass bitch, and I know he's not saying that, but this is what I'm saying. Because you're a little Canadian north of the border sassy ass Karen ass bitch, why he so mad? Yeah, he went too far for you, but for us rugged, hardcore, real hip hop to the bone, respected West Coast niggas, it's never too far.
In certain environment.
Okay. So people are like, why didn't you have that energy with DJ Head when he was talking to you in real time on the panel? And we'll get to my tweet. So I'm going to explain that part. And somebody said, yo, Friday, don't back down, stand 10 toes down. I'm going to stand 10 toes down on my feeling about this, my sentiment on this. But to be honest, I do have to put an apology out to DJ Head, because what I should have done is I should have tagged this nigga. All right. I didn't hit the shit head on and just, say, you know what? F it. Let me tag this nigga. And you know what? That's pussy. I should have tagged this nigga. So for that, I will apologize to DJ Head for having this energy, not having the energy later on, because the reason I had the energy is because it's like, wait a minute. You ever have that hindsight type of shit where you come home and you're like, wait a minute. Did niggas try to play me? Comment gang strong. One in the chat if you've ever had that like a late reaction moment where you're like, wait, y'all niggas was trying to say that I am dumb. And it wasn't like hindsight or right after the panel. I'm talking about literally when I'm doing the live stream with y'all. I was like, oh. He's like talking slower, maybe you don't understand over there in Canada. There was a point in the conversation where he was like, Wayno, you understand when people say certain things and go too far. And it was like, wait a minute, why would Wayno understand, but I wouldn't? Oh, it's because I'm Canadian. I get it. And you Canadians don't really, really deal with drama like that. So you might not understand what trigger words mean. That's all it was. It wasn't like, oh, F DJ Head, I don't like him. Da-da-da. No, I think he's a cool cat. You know what I'm saying? We had some great conversation after the stream. And yeah, I thought he was a cool dude. I wasn't like fuming, like, how could he say that to me in the thing? I didn't even think about it. I literally, when I started doing the reaction with y'all, I was like, wait a minute, is homie trying to little bro me? That's kind of wild. So that's why you got the reaction like that. And that's why for the people who are just not going to catch this, because there's not going to be as much people who caught this response to the amount of people who watched the tweet. All right. So for example, this got a lot of traction for me. I'm not the most popping on Twitter. It's got like 6,076 views. I was like, holy, yo, you're cooking on Twitter right now. But then I said this, and I'll find a tweet. Let's find this tweet that got everybody so pissed off. You know what I'll do? I'll go into my notifications. It'll be easier for me to find it in my notifications. Because people have been on my head top for this shit. I'm going to find it in a second. Un momento. Okay. Because people are all like, so was this divisive? Was this divisive? What about this Friday? I'm going to find a tweet. And the thing is, I posted it in two places. I finally decided, you know what? Let me post this on my Instagram as well. But I posted this on Twitter. And here's the tweet here. Let me get this shit out the way. So, hey, Kendrick Lamar. And I added him. Next time you diss a rapper, let's try to not other a whole country with black people and culture too. You literally created the most divisive song in history. Thanks. Niggas got pissed. Like extra pissed. Sutanique, she jumped out first. She said he wasn't talking about Canada. I know y'all been told this country countless times. I think you just want it to seem that way. What the F would he diss Canada when he got fans there? He's talking about Drake and the Hovey Hoes crew. Relax. So then I responded, so explain this. Why would DJ Head talk to me like I'm stupid and doesn't understand the culture and beef? It's because of an implicit bias that he and a lot have about Canada based on what you think about Drake. Why would he do the Too Short test? It's because he thinks I'm not like y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the Too Short test? The Too Short test was when he was like, what's my favorite word? And for a second I was like, what? What is he even asking me? Because he kind of threw me off. I knew that the answer to what's my favorite word, bitch. I've heard Too Short. Not even I've heard Too Short. I heard Too Short when he first dropped. I was watching the Life is Too Short music video when it first dropped. I didn't watch it on YouTube. I didn't even watch it on Much Music. I watched it on Video Music Box. So I get it. But just those little things right there, to me, they were subtle little things that were being said where it was like, y'all not like us. And listen, this is not a fight to be like y'all. But when y'all say you're not like us, it wasn't directed only at Drake. I don't care how many times people try to flip it in all different kind of ways and whatever and show me 1,000 videos of Canadians playing the song. It's not about that. The lead ups, all of the different things. How could a Canadian nigga disrespect Pac like this? How could the Canadian nigga do this and Canadian nigga do that? Those are not things that were said in Not Like Us. Not Like Us was the finishing blowing, saying, y'all not like us after all of the different things he said on Euphoria, Meet the Grams, all those different things. Okay? Dropping Science wants to know, Friday, why are you talking down on people? I'm not talking down on anybody. I said this multiple times, even while I was starting this conversation here, that I respect DJ Head and I apologize to him for not tagging him, especially since my energy changed after. Not that I didn't have the same energy. My energy changed with a little bit more hindsight and information, where I was like, why niggas trying to little bro me? Now, I'm not saying my energy changed to the point where it's like, F DJ Head. No, I just didn't like that particular conversation in a bubble. In totality, it's whatever. All right, but I will stand on the fact that I still think that Kendrick Lamar unintentionally, maybe not intentionally, kind of othered people. There's people who are going to start posting things in here in the comments like, yo, well, this is not divisive, because there was, videos of him Not Like Us being played over here in, I don't know, the ice rink and shit like this. And niggas thought they dunked me by like showing me this. Like, yo. All right, salute to Moni. Oh, and by the way, I like the song. Newsflash, I like Kendrick Lamar. Like all his albums. Newsflash. Chains. Slaves. See, I know the lyrics. Oh my God. But you're a Drake glazer. How can you know the lyrics? Guess what? I like Drake, but I didn't like this album. There's a lot of Drake albums or Drake music that I don't like. I like a lot of his music too, but I'm not going to go and throw myself on a train tracks for Drake neither. He does a lot of fuck shit too. Okay? When's the last time you seen any OVO artist on the We Love Hip Hop podcast? I'll wait. So he ain't no better neither. Okay? When I'm talking about Kendrick, I'm talking about this in a specific manner. I felt that he othered people unintentionally. Because now, and this is not something from what DJ Head has said or anybody else on that panel, I'm talking about these niggas in the comments. Some of these guys who are in the comments right now, if you're not saying something pro Kendrick Lamar, you get a dislike on your video. That's childish. Y'all niggas have taken this beef and turned it into like your own personal missions. This is what you live by. These are what my standards come from. You guys are speaking in Kendrick parables, making your names on your social media pages based on Kendrick Lamar lyrics. You have to relax. Not everything is about Drake and Kendrick. I said it the other day when J. Cole just dropped his new song, Clouds. Amazing song. But now we're stuck in this listening fashion where we have to listen to see if he's dissing anybody. Because, you know, Kendrick and Drake had a battle. And we need to talk about that part. No, I just want to talk about stuff outside of them. This is why I'm glad that I do the We Love Hip Hop podcast over here in Toronto. Because we spent the first hour and change not talking about anything Drake and Kendrick related. And guess what? My audience loves the shit. But I got to talk about this Drake and Kendrick shit, but because you know what? This whole podcast being made that all they do is talk about Drake and Kendrick. I'm thinking to myself, yo, you guys are doing a disservice to the rest of these niggas in hip hop. You think I want to talk about Drake every goddamn week? But this nigga keeps on making news. Dropping Sign says Friday, please, you blaze Drake all day. Y'all niggas want me to crash out and say something bad about Drake so that you could be happy. Guess what? I'm not going to do it. I live in Toronto. This nigga has brought $400 million a year to the city. Am I going to diss him for that? No. But if he sues the record companies over a diss song, I'm going to say that's trash. That's whack. And I said this on camera before. You want me to say it again to make you happy? I don't think everything that this nigga does is good. There's a lot of things that Drake does that is trash and whack. But what do you want me to sit here and just talk about, oh, Drake is bad, so that you guys who are the Kendrick glazers can give me a like on my video? No, guess what? I'll just go talk to K-Money and not talk about Kendrick or Drake ever again. Because this song and the battle, we won't even put it on the song. The battle itself, both parties involved, Drake and Kendrick, has made hip-hop so divisive that all you guys want to do is hear about this shit. I got goofies on my thing telling me, oh, the reason that your channel is not growing enough is because of your point of view and the way that you're so disingenuous about your love for Drake and hate for Kendrick. I'm like, are you freaking retarded? So my channel's not growing because I'm not pro Kendrick? And you type that and press send? Do you know that we've been doing this for 8 years and the battle was last year? Drop the file says, sure you will. Yo, don't make me block you, bro. So if I just sit here and glaze Kendrick all day and change the name of the network to, You not like us. Right? And then everything that Kendrick does, I'll wait. Okay, 2 years later, he dropped another album. Yo, Kendrick, he's the best. I already said Kendrick is freaking fire. I listened to Kendrick. But do you want... See, here's the problem with y'all niggas. Y'all want me to say, I like Kendrick and hate Drake. And now you'll get a like on your video. I'm not going to say it. So you may as well dislike the goddamn video then. I like Kendrick and I like Drake. Guess what? I like them both. Newsflash. No, you can't like them both, Friday. You have to pick a side. No, I'm not doing it. So guess what? I won't pick a side. Moving forward, you don't have to watch the channel no more because I'm not going to pick a side. Sorry, I'm not Akademiks. I'm not Maul. I'm not DJ Head. I'm not the rest of them niggas. I'm not picking a side. I'm listening to both of these guys. I have the bandwidth to like both of them. And I have the bandwidth to criticize both of them. Terabyte, I guess basic comprehension is the same. Shut the fuck up, bro. You the worst one with it. You are the biggest Kendrick glazer in the world, bro. All of this over a battle? Over a rap battle? Really? Niggas make videos because I said something about Kendrick? Niggas made whole videos about me because I made a tweet about Kendrick. Over a rap battle. This is what's happening. And it's not divisive in any way. We got whole people who dislike videos because you're not saying what you like about the person they like. So let's make sure that this destroy their channel. Let's report them. They don't like Kendrick like we told them to. You guys don't realize how stupid you sound? It's actually super toxic. Niggas like, yo, Friday, why didn't you have the same energy for you? Bro, come on, man. I don't even care about the battle that much, bro. I've been telling Drake, yo, don't even rap about this nigga. He does an R&B album. Guess what he does? Raps about the nigga. It's trash. I'm not saying the song is trash. I think the song's fire. Is it necessary to keep on dissing Kendrick? No. Drake, you seem hurt. There you go, guys. K-Bots. Drake is hurt. His feelings are hurt. He does an R&B album and still disses this nigga. Your feelings are goddamn hurt. But guess who else's feelings are hurt? Kendrick Lamar. You did a Super Bowl performance. You got the biggest stage that you're going to get in a long time. And then you spend 4 songs dissing Drake. So you're both hurt. You're both obsessed with each other. This nigga's on stage in Australia. Bro, Drake, you're hurt. Get over it. Kendrick Lamar is running across the football field, spitting euphoria, losing breath. You're hurt, Kendrick. The man hurt your feelings, bro. Both things can be true. Jesus Christ, man. Let me pull this shit up, man. I'm sorry, gang. I crashed out for a second, man. I zoned out, man. Niggas just pissed me off, bro. And salute to Curtis King. He made a whole video like showing all these examples. Like, listen, respectfully, you didn't have to do all of that, bro. Let's just get over the beef, period. All right, let's do that. What? Nigga? What? This is the shit that pisses me off. 8 years, he mentions, but barely gets 3,000 views. Nigga, I've been getting hundreds of thousands of views before Drake and these guys had a battle. There's been a time and place where we used to talk about Drake and nobody cared. We interview Biz Loke, 100,000 people care. We interviewed K Money the first time, almost 200,000 people cared. We interviewed YG, 100,000 people. I did a documentary piece on a nigga who's in jail and 100,000 people cared. Not 100,000 people cared about anything I said about Drake and Kendrick one time on this channel. So let's stop the cap, bro. Actually watch my channel, not only the Drake and Kendrick clips, my youth. I idiot thing. Weirdo. Go somewhere else if you just want to hear somebody glaze Kendrick. This is not the place for it, bro. Unsubscribe. Right? You, iTerabyte. Unsubscribe, bro. If you want me to glaze Kendrick, and I'm not going to do it for you, fam. My metrics, sorry, my channel will not grow to the level that you think it will grow because I don't glaze Kendrick. So guess what? Goodbye. Don't give a fuck. I'm a Toronto platform. I represent Toronto artists and Canadian artists, and I interviewed them, and they're the ones who I care about. And guess what? Drake's a Toronto artist, and I don't even care about him, bro. I care about these niggas who are trying to change their situation, not the niggas who's already rich. Y'all niggas spend real time caring about niggas who don't even, you're having a parasocial relationship with these niggas. I actually talked to Drake. But what are you guys, having a parasocial relationship with Kendrick who talks to nobody? And riding for him like as if he'll ever even give you guys some attention. You guys sound crazy. I'm not the one who sounds crazy. I'm sorry, bro. And I'll stand 100 toes down on that shit. No, he just wants to Drake glaze. Bro, Kendrick's dick is so far down your throat, it's coming out of your ass, my youth. You need to cut it out, bro. You probably don't even listen to Kendrick like that. I bet you I know more bars off of Kendrick's album than any of you Kendrick glazers. Goofies. Anyhow, I'm over this Kendrick and Drake beef, man. I'm super over it. And guess what? If these guys keep on beefing, I'm going to keep on covering it because I want my money. How about that? I'll tell you, I want my money. I'm not gonna friggin' miss out on the chance to get a bag if these guys are still doing their stupid bullshit. You guys are idiots. Anyhow, let's continue. Vegas, I am stressed, bro. These niggas be trying to make you pick a side. Yo, you better take... Yo, if you talked about Kendrick Lamar on your channel more, you would see the better metrics and the growth of your channel because, you know, all of the Kendrick glazers would all boost up your channel. Shut up. Shut up. How is that even logical? I idiot thing. And salute to y'all over there over at the GTV network, man. I know y'all talk about a lot of Toronto shit. So you don't have as much pressure when it comes to this Kendrick Lamar and Drake shit. But I'm sure that when you do talk about it, the bunch of the K-bots pop out in the comments too. Oh, how dare you guys say anything good about Drake? You guys sound crazy. We live in Toronto. Are we going to diss the man? What the hell? Yeah, man. Go tap in and go watch the Man Dem show, man. Salute to them, man. I'm not a hater, man. Anyhow, we're moving on. Niggas gonna post, oh, Friday crashed out. Oh my God, he dissed DJ. He dissed the company, man. He dissed some. They're gonna find a way to twist this around and misconstrue it to make it look like I'm hating on my peoples, bro. I love them niggas, yo. Them niggas hold me down, put me in platforms and put me in places where I got to be having conversations with people I never thought I'd be able to speak to before. Right? But if you leave it to niggas like this weirdo over here, he'd be like, yo, Justin, you shouldn't, you probably DM the nigga. Yo, you should stop talking to Friday. You should stop putting him on your network because he likes Drake. You're gay, bro. I eat that thing. Anyhow, last thing I'll say on it. I'm not here to glaze Drake neither. Okay? Because the point that I was going to say earlier before this rant is, when is the last time you even seen an OVO artist on the We Love Hip Hop network? Big salute to my brother 40. He gave me 15 minutes. Pause. Okay? I interviewed Smiley before the ink dried. But after the ink dried, crickets. Roy Woods, crickets. TV Gucci, not signed to the label. And TV Gucci's doing his thing independent so crazy that he's like, yo, I'm going to go around and get my promotion. I'm going to go do my interviews. I'm going to do everything I need to do to get my shit up. Because they're not doing it for him, bro. And he's around that nigga every day. Sign him then. Majid Jordan, I was supposed to interview them. What happened? Oh, they canceled. All right, cool. Division, same thing. Oh, yeah, we got it set up this date, this time. We'll do it virtually. Oh, they can't make it. We're going to have to go, we'll get back to you. Oh, that's fine. But then on the other side, and I posted this on Twitter, the niggas who are affiliated with Kendrick, whether it's closely affiliated or not, I have multiple conversations with them. Justin Hunt, the company man. Glasses Malone. Jeremy Heck. Shall I go on? Compton AD. So there's a problem here. Because my own home team, the niggas who are over here, aren't even fucking with me like that. Right? I had to repost this shit today. Somebody asked me, why are you reposting this shit now? Why are you bringing up old shit Friday? Because I'm trying to prove a point. How the hell did all these West Coast niggas pop up on the We Love Hip Hop podcast or on the We Love Hip Hop network, but I can't get the niggas who are actually here in Toronto to come to my studio? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Niggas is probably, some of y'all niggas are in Scarborough. You could pull up to my studio in no time. But I gotta interview a nigga on a whole different time zone to get some information on the battle, to get their opinions, when there's niggas who are right here. B Sweezy 209 says, you got a home team problem. You goddamn right we got a home team problem, and I'm gonna call it out. That's why they be hating me, because I'm saying the shit that's on my mind and they don't fucking hold it back. Fix that shit, yo. And I know y'all niggas be hearing me. You be DMing me about shit. Fix that shit. How the hell am I over here 8 years putting out content, bigging up the city, shit that y'all watch, but I can't get no OVO artists on my platform? I eat that thing. I eat that thing. Fix that shit. Anyhow. Now we'll move on. All right. Peace, nigga. Deuces. Oh, you got that unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. Peace, nigga. We got us. We don't need no hater ass American nigga littering up my goddamn comment section. We got us. Anyhow. Not Bun America. No, I love America, yo. Let's move on. Okay, so Drake canceled his shows here. I don't know why he canceled the shows, but people are pissed. I'll play a clip here. He canceled the rest of his Australia shows and New Zealand. He's doing Australia and New Zealand, right? I'll pull up something from the Breakfast Club. And I'll probably have to play some music underneath it because I'm not going to get the copyright on this, bro. Let me run some music before I do this because shit. These guys be crazy with the copyright. Hold on. Be courtesy of Biebber. Okay, let's play the clip here.
Eli that works up here just said there's some new Drake news. What's going on with Drake?
Yeah, so Drake has actually just canceled the remaining dates on the Australia and New Zealand tour.
They're suppressing him in Australia too?
Yo, shut up.
UMG reach crazy.
Yo,
You get on my
up.
nerves.
Wow.
No, because that's the problem right now. People and the fans are pissed off because they have all these shows now that are canceled and they're trying to figure out what is happening because the reason that was given was just scheduling conflict and people are like, that makes no sense. What is a scheduling conflict? This is supposed to be a tour. Y'all supposed to have it together. They're like, he's not committed to his fans. They think that there's something underlying here. There's something really, really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So we reached out to try and figure that out.
Let me stop this for a second. So let me stop the music. My bad. Okay, so they're saying that there's a schedule conflict, and I'll play the rest in a second. They're saying there's a schedule conflict because the man's going to be there for another 12 days. He has 4 shows. So instead of doing, I guess, 4 shows and then having to stay 12 days, because the 4 shows are not in a row, so he would have to stay for an additional bunch of days just doing nothing. And it's super expensive for these guys to just sit around doing nothing. It's not just Drake and Chubbs and the Mandem. It's Drake, production crew, dancers, makeup artists, all these different people that are around having hotel rooms, security. All these different people have to chill. They get their hotel rooms, their per diems, all that shit has to happen every single day while they're waiting for the next show, right? So just to give you guys a little bit of context.
That's right.
The who? What hour did you call?
Oh my gosh.
You know I don't reveal a source.
Okay. But it wasn't out.
That source close to an hour.
So it's close to an hour. We reached out and I sent you the message of what they said, what they told me.
Oh, so it's a beige thing.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, you know the brothers stick together.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Y'all probably call each other bros because y'all like not brothers.
No, they definitely call each other beige.
What are y'all talking about?
Okay, so they said, so what I'm told from a source is that everything is good, y'all, so y'all can relax on Drake. They just had a routing mess up towards the end of the tour. So basically they had Drake doing 4 shows in 16 days. So essentially if he had done that, he would have been sitting around in Australia doing nothing for 12 days. And that's a huge waste of money and time because you got to pay for his dancers, his production. All
right. So she's going to break down what I just said there. But I got the number wrong. 16 days. He has 4 shows. So there's 12 extra days that the man's chilling. All right. Are there any other options for the man to do the shows there? Like, you're going to stay 12 days and pay for, let's say, 50 people. I don't know the exact number. I haven't been on a tour that size. But let's say you have 50 people that you have to pay for all of their expenses. for 12 days. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I believe that story neither. But it does sound good. All right. I don't know. I'll play the clip. I'll finish the clip.
Sliding crew. It's like there's a lot of overhead for the tour. So they just, scheduling conflicts. I'm assuming they're going to figure it out for the fans who didn't get to see the rest of the show.
That don't make any sense. So you said he'd have been sitting there for 12 days in between shows.
Yeah, I guess they weren't consecutive. So the way they did it,
they didn't know that before they booked them.
That's why fans are upset and they're trying to figure out, well, what was the conflict? And that's why we're here answering what the conflict was.
Wouldn't you just fly home if you got 12 days in between? Go
Even
do
if
something else.
Australia's like a 20-hour flight, 22-hour
That's
flight.
my point. There's nothing else you can go.
See, I don't know. Charlemagne's being a little bit of a hater, but I do get why he's asking questions. Obviously, like, there's other things that he can do in between, but flying back to Canada and then flying back to Australia, it's just not, it's a no-go. Thank you for the donation, Stephen Bender. Big thanks. Alden says, I'm not buying it. You said the X-Files sounds went off in your head. So, I'm not buying that one right there. Team Finish Music said Charlemagne's a bleacher. Yeah, I don't know if I'm buying it neither, man. I'm not saying that the Mandem are lying. I'm just saying we're not getting the full truth right now. Because that was a good question that he did ask. Why wouldn't they make those arrangements ahead of time? Like the booking agency who's booking all of these shows. You know that near the end of this tour, and one of the tour dates is Sydney. Isn't Sydney, Australia, like the biggest city in Australia or in the country or whatever? My geography's all off, man. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I failed you. All right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Sydney like the biggest place that you could perform out there? Brian owns yous says mental leave from work. Bro, that's a crazy mental leave, man. Like, bro, yo, the other 4 shows, you thousands of people that were waiting to see me. Oh, I'm over this. I need to take a mental break. I'm going back to Canada now. Dare I say that maybe this beef has gotten to him a little bit too? Where he's like, bro, I'm out here. I got bullet holes in me on my shirt, smoke coming out my back. I'm on stage, doing all this shit. I need to go home and chill, bro. Oh, this beef is stressing me out. All right. He probably watched the live stream just now. So see, look at Friday. He's going crazy. He's out there screaming at the top of his lungs. It's a good thing I took a mental break too, man. You need a mental break too, brother. It's not worth it, man. All this battling. Stephen Bender, thanks for the donation again. It says K-Dot's focused on Drake because he's suing because of Not Like Us. What would you do if someone's suing because of something you did? You would go hard on him, bro. Yes. That's what I'm not going to go back to the argument, but that's what Not Like Us is for. Not Like Us is the body slam, the pile driver, everything in one song, bro. The man has 3 powerful verses in there. He could have got it done with the one song. But thank you for the donation. Real shit. Why do y'all think Drake is doing this, man? Why is he cutting off all these people's experiences over there in Australia? And I'm going to ask a question also in the chat here. Whose audience is more toxic? Let's do this. Whose fans are more toxic? Drake or Kendrick? Here we go. We'll put that up there for y'all to decide. Because don't get me wrong, the Drake fans, okay, and I'll say the Drake fans. I'm not speaking in third person. I'll say the Drake fans because I support Drake, but I am a fan of no one. Big salute to Troy Terrain. I am a fan of no one. I'll support you, but I ain't nobody's fan. But the Drake fans, y'all disgusting. Glazers. Obtuse. May I say. Yo, well, if you think that Kendrick really won that battle, whatever. You sound crazy, bro. The nigga won. Well, whatever, you know. Drake still has 1 billion streams in 2024 as a rapper at over 38 years old on Spotify hip hop. Come on, man. Drake still won the war. You sound like a idiot, my youth. Let the man take his L and go. But then the K-Dot fans, oh my God. You know, these guys start speaking in parables. You lied about the thing. You lied in the comments and shit. Right? Their Abbies, their Instagram names be like, not like us 456. They got a picture of Kendrick with a smile at the Super Bowl in their Abby. Hey, Drake. Right? They be disliking Friday Ricky Dread videos. Oh. How dare you like Drake? You lied. You lied. Right? They just walk around with the pianos from family, from Meet the Grams in their head all the day. Ding, 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 ding. Right? That's just their life all day. Just those pianos from Meet the Grams in their head all day long. Okay? They make podcasts and only talk about Kendrick. You know what Kendrick did today? He's the best. You know he's going to change music? Now all the rappers are going to be rapping about conscious stuff moving forward. The party's about to die. The party's dead. All of you guys are toxic, bro. Both parties. Both sets of glazers. The OV hoes, toxic as hell. Kendrick fans, toxic as hell. If I'm Drake, I'm going home too, fam. Yo, I'm going home, bro. F this shit, man. I ain't performing for none of y'all niggas, bro. They said he had him at the stadium the other day in Australia saying, F Kendrick or whatever. What you doing that for, bro? Get over it. Just like I say, Kendrick, yo, why you so pressed about Drake running around doing all this at the Super Bowl? Drake, all this, get over it. It's done. The shit was in March. We're going into March. Get over it, my youth. All right? Both parties. This is what objectivism sounds like. Dropping sign says no one's bigger than you, Friday. There's a lot of people bigger than me, man. Pause. But yeah, Drake, man, I don't know what you're gonna do. All those people are gonna get refunded, obviously, in Australia. But as far as like everybody, nigga ain't doing no makeup dates. Get off of that, bro. Shut up. So he's gonna go all the way back 20 hours back to Australia to do 4 shows. Yeah, right. Y'all niggas ain't seeing Drake until 2035. All right. Go accept your refund from the box office and just hope that he ever comes back to Australia again. The last time he went to Australia was 2015. It's 2025 now, and he went back to Australia now. Come on, bro. He ain't going back. He's not doing any makeup dates. I'm sorry, fans. Don't hold your breath waiting for Drake. I hope Drake's coming back to Australia. He's not coming back, fam. 2035, all right? But yeah, we'll move on. I feel like I spent too much time talking about Drake and Kendrick, man. It's actually irking my soul. Can we get to Akademiks for a quick second? Akademiks versus Just Hilarious. The beef that I did not expect to enjoy. Oh yeah, he is gone to London. It's like, yo, let me go hang out with the man them. People who love me. Hold on, let me read this one before I move on. Happy Drake and OVO will never give you an interview. Pick a side. No! If they don't want to give me an interview because I won't glaze them, then guess what? Keep it! I'm not here to glaze nobody. Keep your damn interview then. I'm not going to glaze niggas. Yo, you know, when he does wrong. But he was right, though. And then sound crazy? Who you think, I'm Maul and Ack? Them niggas be sounding crazy. They're like, yo, then that was kind of wrong what Drake did. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. That be Maul over there on the podcast. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Drake could never do any wrong. And now I'm looking at him and I'm looking at Rory. And they both look so frustrated. They're like, bro, just have an honest take. No, Drake didn't do anything wrong. What do you mean? Like as if the nigga has you under duress, like he has a gun to the back of your head. Say something nice about me or else. No. I'll say what I want. Anywho. Let's pull up this shit here with Akademiks in them. Let me see what's going on, because Akademiks been going crazy on them, on this poor girl right here. I should start another poll, because really and truly, I've been watching The Breakfast Club for a long time, probably 10 years plus. As soon as they got on YouTube, I started watching them. But Ak has been on this girl's head top. He said, Jess Hilarious just got reduced from comedian to a read from the sheet gossip girl. At least the other one knows legal shit and got actual sources. That's Lauren LaRosa. Great. When Jess Hilarious was on her maternity leave and Lauren LaRosa took over full time, I was low-key, I was like, yo, the new girl is way better than friggin' Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious reads worse than I do. And I read bad. At least the other one knows the legal shit and got actual sources. Just a DEI hire at this point, and the only thing there is to pander to black, loud, ignorant women. Oof. Sometimes you got to check a box. Oh, goddamn. And then this is the picture that he has accompanying it. I'm going to ask you guys in the chat. Because that's a rough one. Oh, and I've heard him call her a bald head bitch, all type of wild shit. Should the Breakfast Club, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys more in this way. Who you like more? I'll put Lauren, because I can't spell her last name. And I'll put Jess. Because when I watch those reports with Jess and Lauren on the Breakfast Club, I gotta be honest, Jess don't even be saying shit no more. They kept both of them after Jess Hilarious came back off of maternity leave. And I was like, all right, that's cool, because don't get rid of Shorty now that Jess is back. But low-key, I think that they might need to get rid of Jess Hilarious. All right? People are killing her right now. What's this say?
But I got this nigga Ted. Yo, look, she ain't nobody love her like that. So she think that's love. That's not fucking love, Krishan. That's not love. Like, that shit gets me very emotional every day. Like, you got
Let me pull up something where she's actually on the Breakfast Club, because they be killing her on the reads right here. Okay, watch right here.
Now, go ahead, Lauren. What we got going on with Diddy?
Okay, so
Talking to the microphone.
I'm here. I just moved up. Okay.
I keep telling y'all that this ain't just with the mess. Now, go ahead, Lauren. What we got going on with Diddy?
Okay.
Look at that face.
I keep telling y'all that this ain't just with the mess. Now, go.
Say it again. Say it again.
I keep telling y'all that this ain't just with the mess. Now, go ahead, Lauren. What we got going on with Diddy?
Okay.
Yo, she looks so upset, man. Oh, man, I'm a piece of shit. Why am I enjoying this so much, man?
She was like, just because she said I said something about her spies. Yeah. And I did. I went back and I did say something. But it wasn't bad though. It wasn't nothing bad. Then she said like she was just playing, and it just seemed like she was more aggressive because she was intoxicated. But she said she was joking. She didn't really take that serious anyway. But
What you said about you know what I will play? And let me stop my music over here. Let me play something from Danny from the stop because he actually broke this down very lovely. All right, let's go over to YouTube because Act does have some points. I know Charlemagne really lobbied for her to get the job in the first place. And I remember when they were looking for a new host after Angela Yee, and salute to Angela Yee. Best, she was one of the best ones in the Breakfast Club trio. Real shit. A lot of people used to try to diss her in the comments and stuff like that I used to see. But I'm saying, without Angela Yee right now, oh, shit done changed. Shit done changed. Let's go to the stop. Let me see if I can find something here on Just Hilarious because he did a video breaking down the Just Hilarious issue. Right here, perfect.
Jess Hilarious tells Lauren LaRosa to shut the hell up.
No, listen, hush. This is not a no, Lauren. No. Just listen. Just please hush.
I heard the audio yesterday.
And then, hold up, be quiet.
Be quiet. Yeah, the Breakfast Club, man, it's heating up as it appears like the two ladies' presence on the show is clashing. They're saying we shouldn't pit women against each other, but what do you do when there's only but so much finite resources and ability to talk on a radio show? For those of you that don't know, Jess Hilarious' time on the Breakfast Club is getting more and more odd.
You said she looked like I Show Speed, bro? No. Don't do that to Jess Hilarious. That's crazy. Hold up. Hold the phone. Let me see something quick, fast. Gang. Nigga. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at right here. Oh, shit. This is why I love doing live streams, man. Y'all niggas is way smarter than me, man. Bruh. Look at this. Yo. That's just hilarious right there, fam. No way, fam. Hold on. Just hilarious. Let's pull this up. Ah, chill, bro. Actually, she do kind of look. I show Speed in the face a little bit over here. If I go back, all right, it's kind of I show Speed in the face a little bit. This picture right here. Oh hell yeah, nigga. Wow. Sorry, I got super sidetracked. I Show Speed is crazy. Damn. Now I can't unsee this shit, bro. Why you do that, fam?
For those of you that don't know, Jess Hilarious's time on The Breakfast Club is getting more.
Yo, this nigga. Yeah. She
Time
gonna
on
do
The
a
Breakfast
backflip.
Club is getting more and more odd. She took a break due to her pregnancy, and now that she's back, she's missed several shows. Her segment, Jess with the Mess, is now called Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa,
Speed with
which
the mess.
gives you a snapshot of how weird things are getting. Everybody knows that Lauren LaRosa was one of the best candidates for the spot of Angela Yee, and she was pretty clear that she wanted the spot.
Baby, that third seat was open. I was just like, hey, I'm gonna keep shooting my shot. You never know what'll happen.
Well, after Just Hilarious went on break, Lauren did a great job.
Okay, we knew all of that part. I explained all that part here.
Comments are always trying to hate, but it doesn't seem like the commenters are the only one thinking that. It seems like the people at iHeart feel the same way, because when Just Hilarious returned, Lauren LaRosa stood on as a co-host.
Thank you for allowing me to sit in that seat for some time, and I am so excited to work with you.
Appreciate you.
So now you have.
I'm gonna go to some of the comments over here that people have been saying. Okay, here we go.
The point that, Danny, just because you don't like Just Hilarious doesn't mean that's public opinion. Well, there was 4 comments right on that person's head top saying, nah, it's public opinion. If that's not public opinion, feel free to let me know in the comments. Then there was another commenter who said, Jess probably liked the idea of the Breakfast Club, but the reality is far different. I understand she's sick, but overall, it doesn't seem like she's feeling all that comes with it. And I think this back and forth with Lauren LaRosa, her telling her to shut up, it's interesting. It's bad. This is bad, y'all. I know for a fact, I mean, I don't have evidence to support this, I'm being honest, but people don't like to share the spotlight, especially with the person that was supposed to be a temporary replacement. It makes Jess lose her value in radio. You don't think she reads those comments where people are...
Right. So the audience, not just the little tension that's happening between Jess and Lauren over here, the audience is kind of feeling it too. You know, Lauren comes in, she has her research done, she's pulling up, she goes behind the scenes and hits people up. She gets her references, she reads well. She's killing it. And every time I watch the Breakfast Club clip, and listen, I don't even watch as much Breakfast Club as I used to, but when I do watch it, I'm like, why is she there? Like, she's not, like, she does, I'm sure she's funny on stage, but I gotta be honest with you guys, if she's supposed to be there for comic relief, I already got Charlemagne. I don't need 2 comic reliefs on one network. We don't need 4 mics on the radio show talking shit. Okay, because DJ Envy's going to give his opinion, Charlemagne's going to give his opinion, and then Jess and come on. I don't know if it's a DEI hire more than just like, that's my friend and I'll feel bad firing her. All right? I think Charlemagne, when he hired her, it was a great idea. They had Lauren LaRosa as one of the contenders when they were doing their picking, when they were having a bunch of revolving co-hosts. Lauren LaRosa was great. And then they picked Jess instead. But when Lauren LaRosa was, and she came from TMZ, keep that in mind. So she comes from and she has a journalistic background. I think she has a degree in journalism or something like that. So naturally, she's going to be better at being on the radio, being in a media standpoint, than the stand-up comedian, respectfully. But I'm going to play a video here of why Akademiks even has a problem with Shorty in the first place.
In one comment, she didn't like it. She had some like issue with something, and it was transgender, and I like it was some transgender person, and I came on here and I'm like, I know y'all gonna think I'm like trolling or whatever. I used to think she was a transgendered individual. I never knew she was a woman. And
don't do that.
When that came across, I could tell like it's crazy how they be acting all like inclusive. But when I said that shit boiled her blood. Like it's been every time my name came up on the Breakfast Club since then, she been like, fucking Akademiks needs to watch his mouth. Like I could tell she had it, and I understand it. You know what I mean? Like,
so you guys remember when she said the thing about the transgender women? This is while she was pregnant. She said only real women can have kids. Okay, I'm not gonna replay her video and get this video demonetized, which it probably already is, but whatever. She said only real women can have kids, and that set the LGBTQS plus. Am I missing anything? All right, that sent them on. They set them on fire. They were mad. All right, hold on. Diddy wants to know. You doing it Friday? I love the way you scrambling and scraping. Yo, how did they give you a phone in jail, man? But yeah, she did that. She got backlash from the LGBT community, and Akademiks and multiple people covered it, myself included. And then this is when she started, yo, Akademiks, you fat bitch. That Akademiks, you fat fuck. How can you even talk about me? And, you know, Akademiks obviously hears everything, and he started responding. I've heard him call her a bald head bitch multiple times. So for him to jump out the window with this tweet right now is not surprising to me. It's just that once Lauren LaRosa pulled up on the scene, that helped to fuel the fire. I'm sure Ak was at home just watching some Breakfast Club clips like, I can't wait for this bitch to get fired. Because he's seeing Lauren LaRosa cook.
But like this, I wouldn't be on Saucy Santana's page today hoping he say something positive about me. I wouldn't be on Meek Mill's. Like some of these people I know. Like I ain't gonna lie. If Lil, like even though me and Lil Baby talks on the phone, if he liked the picture or liked the post.
All right, so that's where the point of contention comes from. Like they've been dissing each other. It's nothing new. So when for him to jump out the window and make this post about her, it's not like Ak is doing a surprise attack on this girl. Like I don't know what prompted them for them to start going at each other again, but I will assume it's just after watching like multiple videos of her bumbling and fumbling over readings and different things like that. He was just probably like, you know what? Let me just put out this tweet out here and see what the temperature is like on this. And I'll even check the temperature right now. I want to see what y'all are saying because I did put up a poll asking, and let's see if we can see what's going on in the poll here. Who y'all prefer? Jess Hilarious or who y'all like more? Lauren or Jess? It says 70, and listen, this is for anybody who might watch this later who has any power over there. I'm not trying to make Jess lose her job. But if you guys are just looking for any type of reference or anything like that, it says right now on the poll that we have here on the We Love Hip Hop page, who do you like more? Lauren or Jess? I have 73% saying Lauren and only 27% saying Jess Hilarious. That's kind of spooky right there, bro. I would have and listen, I don't want to put it on her like that, but I estimate that you're not going to be seeing Jess Hilarious past the summertime. All right, even just for her own pride of dealing with the comments, always telling her, you know, your reading is trash. You're so misinformed. You ain't doing it like Lauren's doing. Unless she doesn't read the comment section at all. If that's what she got to read every time that she gets uploaded to the Breakfast Club channel, that would kind of get to me after a while too, man. So I don't know. Pray for Laura. Pray for Jess. Okay. Hopefully Akademiks doesn't start spinning the block on her for the next few streams, just dissing her over and over again. And you know what? Respectfully, even if he does, that rant don't hit the same no more. It's not gonna take you out of the game anymore. All right. But yeah, big salute to Jess Hilarious and big salute to Lauren LaRosa. Yo, she does some great work over there at the Breakfast Club. All right. But let us move on. Let us move on. I want to check on Justin Biebber for a quick second. I know he's not in the rap game and stuff like that. He's not in our regular rap things that are going on. All right, hold on. Let me read some of these comments before I move on. Still to y'all. Comic Gang Strong. JTV says much music don't post the city's content. That's a fact. 50 Cent says Friday said Gutsy said Friday ain't picking up the phone. Bro, Gutsy is not the person who's been calling me. You've been trying to tell me this from the beginning of the stream, my guy. The person who's been trying to call me ain't him. And I switched my phone over so that the FaceTime audio works on this now. All right. So the person who was calling me, they ain't answering now. All right. So if you're trying to troll me, I guess it's working. I don't know. Let's check on Justin Bieber for a quick second. Because people are saying that Justin Bieber is off of them drugs, off of them D-rugs. All right. I did a collabo post with my brothers over there at Borough Sounds. Big salute to man like DJ Zaw. Watch Justin.
Like a fly guy. I fly high like a magpie. I go high like I'm that guy. I like a fly guy. I fly high like a magpie. I go.
Does Justin Bieber look like he's high? Is he okay? This video is coming out saying that the man's on them things. You know what I'm saying? What do you say right here? V first? Look to V first. He likes lean and perks. I know he used to when he was running around with what's the homie that he was running around with? It's Lil something. Is it not Lil Flip? What's his name? Lil Flip? The little nigga that he used to hang with, that used to run with Young Money. Not Lil Pump. I'll remember his name in a second, man. It's funny because him being on them D-rugs, something popped up in my algorithm. Lil Scooter. Who was Lil Twist? There we go. Smash that button, one with the win. Lil Twist. That nigga used to be running around with Lil Twist. Right? Lil Twist is probably the one who's going to go buy the shit for him. You go get arrested for going to buy the drugs. Bring me back a pint of lean. We going to get high tonight. Right? And then go spit off of the balcony. Justin Bieber was crashing out. Before crash out was a term, the boy the Biebs was crashing out. Okay, let me see if I can pull up some of them. I don't know how this shit be popping up on my algorithm, but I'm gonna play a video that helps prove a little bit of what I'm saying. Justin Bieber is getting worse after denying substance use. Dun, dun, dun.
He already hates paparazzi. He already hates that he can't just go out and just do normal human things.
Thank you, JB, bro.
Because you're the best, bro. So this just adds to all of the speculation and the rumors that are out there. Many believe that he's not okay and that he is ready to get help.
This poor boy, like, he has been through so much and he just looked so sad.
Justin Bieber is denying that he's using any substances right now, even though fans are worried about his recent appearances. Haley, his wife, wants everyone to stop talking, but she's been the drug allegations, and they sent someone from their team to the media to say that Justin is in one of the best places of his life. He's actively parenting his newborn son, he's working on music, and getting ready for his birthday, his 31st birthday later this week. The rep goes on to say that this past year has been very transformative for Justin, as
because people have been wondering if Diddy got him stressed. Diddy just said something. Okay, this is the Diddy, all right? Puff Daddy Combs, Sean Combs, in the chat right now. He said, me and Justin just need to party for his birthday. All right. Yo, Justin, when's the last time we partied? Okay, Diddy is right here. He's telling you. That's all he needs, is a little party.
As he ended several close friendships and business relationships that no longer served him. Right off the bat, I'm thinking about Usher because he unfollowed Usher. I'm thinking about Scooter Braun. I'm thinking about TriStar Sports and Entertainment, his old business manager. He fired Lou M. Taylor, the same woman who put Britney Spears in a conservatorship. But Justin is begging for this narrative to end.
Did y'all know that this guy Justin had legal advisory from the same woman who put Britney Spears in a conservatorship? That's crazy. But I got to play this part again because he fired bare people. And he unfollowed bare people. He unfollowed Usher.
I'm thinking about Scooter Braun. I'm thinking about TriStar Sports and Entertainment, his old business manager. He fired Lou M. Taylor, the same woman who put Britney Spears in a conservatorship. But Justin is begging for this narrative.
He got rid of all those people out of his life.
To end. They say that Justin's mental and physical health is fine and that this narrative that he's not okay, it's, quote, exhausting and pitiful, and shows that despite the obvious truth, people are committed to keeping negative salacious.
I wonder how old Justin Bieber is now. I'm going to check on that.
And harmful narratives alive. I'm looking at a TMZ article, and the pictures they include are so shady. I mean, you're telling me this person's okay? I mean, let's put that on the screen because, whew, poor Justin. When responding to those photos,
let me pull up that picture right there.
Person's okay? I mean, let's put that on the screen.
The gang. Come on. He's on them perkies, bro. Holy, that man looks rough. The man looks like a bucket on the corner of Dundas and Sherburne. That's a mud thing. Hold on, let me pull up. I'm gonna take that comment off the screen just now, but I'm gonna leave it up just for a little bit longer. I need to know some shit. Y'all saying 31? Justin Bieber. Age. He's 30 now, March 1st. Okay, so he's going to be 31 in a couple of days. Yo, allow the man, bro. The man's out there living his best life. He's partying. Y'all know he's going to spas on a regular basis, right? Like every day this nigga goes to a spa. You say he's on that K Money lean? That might be the plug, the band him. No, he don't be around here no more. Justin's fully American now. I don't even think he even goes back to Stratford. For the people who don't know, Justin's not from Toronto. He's from like Stratford. That's like about 45 minutes to an hour out of here. Look at this, man. He's off the shits, bro.
Screen because, whew, poor Justin. When responding to those photos where Justin doesn't look great, the sources say that Justin hadn't slept that night because he had been recording all night, which is why
that's what they always say. Oh, I didn't sleep all night. That's why I look like I'm just off of 100 perkies and 2 freaking glasses of lean. I didn't sleep last night. Well, maybe it's because you were up doing drugs all night.
he looked a little bit rough. He'd also spent part of the evening caring for his son, who was having trouble falling asleep as well. So normal parent things. But it was at the road pop-up where Justin's behavior really caught attention. In one viral video, Justin's seen smiling wide, very happy. Like, I don't even think I could smile that wide. Maybe the Botox. Actually, I do get Botox for migraines, though. And shifting his weight from side to side while chatting.
Fire. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but fire. Fire. Where's that video? What's this video? I never seen this one. What's happening here? Is he checking this nigga for a wife? Yo, what is these guys doing? He's whispering something to him. I'm gonna see you at the house later, and I'm gonna put it in your butt. Pause. You're gonna like it. Take that, take that, take that.
Love you.
Love you, bro. I ain't shit. Oh man, where's the video that I was looking for? Is this it here? This is the one.
What's up, man? You good? I'm good. How are you? All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
you
not
ain't
really.
been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But
stuttering.
You never really got my number, so.
Why are you stuttering like that, bro? I look at Diddy. I know we've seen this video a million times, but we have to really look at the body language over here, bro. Okay? When you're doing this, or this, like arms folded, that's body language. That's pressing language. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how we do all of that shit the other night and then I can't hear from you for months? Come on, dog. You gonna fuck me and chuck me?
Contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Pause.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My number?
Wow. Did he just what? Biebber just did him like that? Just didn't even give him the number. Gave him some cheeks. Say you can't even have my number.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
That happened to me before. I was in Vancouver one time years ago, back in like 2005. I smashed a girl right out, like the same night of. Actually, it was the next night. Okay, quick story time. Hold on, I'll give you guys some story time music.
We love hip hop.
Okay, so once upon a time, I'm there in Vancouver. This like 04, 05, if I'm not mistaken. I'm out there. I'm moving with the mixtapes. I got like vinyls on me, right? This is when I was a rapper. And, I meet two girls in the club. We go to the bar. I get them some drinks, try to be, I'm that nigga. And then from there, getting the drinks, Shorty's like, yo, let's leave. It's my birthday. I said, bet. I literally got in the club, like, let's say 25 minutes before that. I said, bet, let's go. These girls take me back to the Holiday Inn. We're still there in downtown Vancouver. We chilling. There's a point to this story, okay? We chilling. We doing us. I fall asleep, wake up the next morning, roll over, give her a little nudgy nudge. We do our thing, smashy, smashy, smash. And then I ask her, I say, yo, so, I'll be here for about another, let's say 7 days or whatever. Let me get your number. Nah, I don't give out my number like that. What? So, you let a nigga smash. The coochie was kind of good still. I ain't going to lie. All right? Little blonde bop. But I can't get the number after? It kind of made me feel a way like, yo, was my performance that trash? I knew I put my back into the shit. It wasn't super long or anything. Pause. It was like maybe like 10 minutes tops. I think I got in there. I didn't really give the marathon thing. You know what I'm saying? No, 10 minutes. Quick us. All right? You said Friday you fell in love. No, but I was kind of offended. Like, what? So I can't get your number? I didn't show it right there. I wasn't like, what? I was like, all right, bet. Put on my clothes. I was out. But, yo, I thought I was good. I thought it was me. Oh, last part to that story. While I was still in Vancouver over those next few days, I was outside of one of the clubs selling CDs and shit, like on my CD grind shit. I see Diggable Planets concert to be more precise. All right, I'm at the Diggable Planets concert in Vancouver. I'm outside chopping CDs. I see this bitch She's coming out the club with her boyfriend. Little Chad ass blonde nigga or blonde white boy. She sees me, I see her. We can do the eye contact. All right? And then, she kept it moving. But she wasn't going to be like, yo, hey, black guy that I gave some pussy to the other day. Hey, how you doing, bro? She just didn't. I kept it moving. No wonder she didn't give me the number. I thought it was me. Anyhow, sorry, quick sidetrack story, So I could understand what. So I say all that to say, Coconuts in Barbados, I say all that to say, this is why Diddy was kind of offended. He's like, yo, I even got your new number, bro. God damn, you let me smash and you ain't even give me the number? Justin.
They're all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
All right, there you go, Diddy. I'm sorry. So maybe this is why Justin's right now is he's perked 1,000. F a perk 30. He's on the perk 50s.
With the beauty director. At one point, Justin clutched at his pants with both hands before leaning over and scratching the side of his leg. Okay, we got detail by detail. In another video, Justin showed a blank expression staring straight into a camera while posing with
Look at this nigga. I don't even think he's, you know what? Maybe he's not off the drugs. It's just that it's hard to look at Justin Bieber as an older, like a man. I've always seen Justin Bieber as a kid, and in my mind, he's still a kid. He's still a kid with the the bad mop top haircut. So now that he's like a grown ass nigga, like he's like 6 foot and change and stuff, he's got facial hair. Maybe that's what it is. Nick, he got bear tattoos and stuff. Oh, he's on the drugs. It doesn't help that he was on drugs at one point in time. All right, that did happen, but I think he's still on the drugs.
Photos with Haley. Let's take a look at some of these clips together. I have to say, this damn road pop-up has been causing so much traffic. Literally all the firemen around too and was part of. I'm sure it's really bad, but JB needs to know that it's not his fault. He was a victim as well. Another comment.
Hold on, I gotta play that part.
Maybe not the peeing in the mop bucket, but then after.
See, this is the activity that I'm talking about. This nigga's off the shits, bro. Look at this.
And people don't self-correct. I'm sure with all the Diddy stuff resurfacing, it's making that trauma surge. I think the most concerning part is trying to navigate fatherhood with a son nonetheless. This person writes, I really disliked Biebber when he was peeing in the janitor's mop buckets and getting piggyback rides of the Great Wall of China. What the hell? If we have pictures of that, can we? Well, maybe not the peeing.
Yo, what? Go on, bro.
In the mop bucket, but then after Diddy was arrested and everything came out, my thoughts started to shift to empathy. Another person adds, I can't imagine what that animal Diddy subjected him to and was part of. I'm sure it's really bad, but JB needs to know that it's not his fault. He was a victim as well. Another comment adds, it doesn't look like his wife cares. I'm sure his money.
Yo, okay, let me stop for a second, because I know I made the jokes, Diddy didn't, Diddy got the cheeks, no phone number and all that. But like, y'all really believe that Diddy smashed this nigga? Like, it sounds like a crazy narrative. It's funny. We can make jokes, take that. But like, let's be real. 1 in the chat if y'all think that Diddy smashed. 2 in the chat if it's just all speculation and rumors. It's bullshit. Okay? Like, please, like, let me see where the audience is at. Let me see the temperature on this, okay? 1 in the chat if Diddy gave him that, take that. 2 in the chat if it's just all lies. All right? I need to know this, man. No, Justin. Justin, it's not looking good, bro. Oh, they got 1, 2 in there. Hold on. I found a 2. 2-piece no biscuit, believe you, bro. Justin's cheeks are Diddy free. Oh, you put 2 ones in there. V first says he took that. Never trust a black man in pastel pink. Oh man. Okay. Not everybody believes that, you got that, take that, take that, take that, take that. I'm just saying, like, it just sounds so crazy of a narrative. Like, yo, I can't believe it. Justin must be off the drugs because he's just trying to recover from all of that Diddy R wording. Look, Diddy's in court right now. He's in jail. Can somebody check on Justin? Are your cheeks okay? Like, nah, bro. Maybe it's just internet fodder. It's all cap. Like, we make jokes. Justin, if you see this, it's just jokes, bro. I don't think some of the people in the comments think that you got your shit cracked. But me, Friday Ricky Dread, I don't think that you got your ass shit. I don't think you got your asshole blown out, bro. Pause. Right? I don't think you got your shit pushed in. Push the shit in. All right? I don't think that ever happened to you, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this.
You ever had your shit pushed in? Your shit pushed in. Simple question. Nah? No. Had my shit pushed in.
Oh, yeah, man. I had my shit pushed in, bro.
Oh. Is that you, Justin? Are you okay, bro? That's Diddy right there. Say it again, Diddy.
Shit pushed in, bro. Big time.
You ever had your shit pushed in?
Oh, I'm sweating. I need to grow up, man. The Reddit is right, man. Yo, pray for Justin, okay? I'm just going to leave that alone, all right? Pray for Justin. Just pray for that nigga, man. They didn't get his shit pushed in. I'm going to move on, man. I'm being way too immature, man. Shit. Whew. Okay, gang. I got a story for you. Any more comments on this right here? You guys good? I'm going to move on. Hold on one more time. Oh, man. Yo, Justin, why don't we party?
Yeah, man. I had my shit pushed in, bro. Big time.
Okay, now we move on. Oh, come on, Felix. Don't do that, man. Why are you laughing about kids getting abused? You sick in the head, Friday. Come on, bro. I said that it didn't happen, bro. You one of them niggas is like, yo, my mama died. Hey, bro, why you gotta come kill all the fun for, man? This guy's the fun police, bro. What about the children? I know. The nigga grown now, bro. Can I get some jokes off? Jeez. It be like that. Yo, your mama's so fat, my mama's dead. Bro, go home, man. We trying to have fun out here, man. But yeah, Anyhow. I ain't shit, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna grow up one day. I have proof. I have some proof that there was an altercation that happened between Tupac and Michael Jackson, the late great, both of them, the late great Tupac and the late great Michael Jackson. I'm here to tell you that Michael whooped that ass. Do y'all believe me? I'm going to ask you guys in a poll right here. Do you think that Michael whooped that Tupac ass, right? Gave him that thug passion. And the story, I think we discussed this over here on the live stream. I might have discussed it on the podcast about Michael being a Crip. There's that picture of him throwing up the C's. I'm going to ask, did MJ beat up Tupac? And I'm going to pull up the proof. Part of me was like, yeah, I believe that. I can roll with that story of Michael like putting the paws on Pac. But it was kind of a hard sell for a lot of people. So I have an interview here with a gentleman named Boo Capone that I will pull up on the screen for y'all in a moment. And Boo Capone gives his account because he said he was there at that club or at the party where Michael and Tupac had their beef. And he tells a story about it. I'll pull it up on the screen and then we'll definitely go through it. Because I really thought that was an interesting story. Let's see here. Where is it in my history? I literally just pulled it up. Where did I put that? Here it is. So comedian Boo Capone. Oh, that's not it. It's this one here. I'll put it up on a different screen. Bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. And I didn't get enough chance to do from what I'm knowing, Boo Capone is the drunk. Can y'all give me some more information on who Boo Capone is while we're going through this story? Okay, I didn't get to go do a complete deep dive research into who Boo Capone is, but he's a great storyteller. I'll tell you that.
You just sit on this nigga and Mike do this. Mike got it like this. Mike, look. And so Pac.
Hold on, let me start it off a little bit earlier.
Fuck the Kardashians. You talk about Lipton iced tea. Her mama Peggy Lipton, Nick.
Okay, so
that's Europe. That's money in Europe.
Okay, so
of Europea. So he didn't need that, bro. He had hit a lick. The nigga was gone. So let's get back to the book. So Kadada sitting on Mike's lap. Whatever. Pac come in. Nigga, big sight on my nigga. What's up? Oh, Pac, look, right. You just sit on this nigga. And Mike do this. Mike got it like this. Mike, look. And so Pac come. The niggas kind of like Pac when we grab Kadada. And so now you got Mike and Kadada. Well, Mike got this arm, Pac got this arm. So it's kind of like a little, some little pandemonium going on.
Yeah.
So we watching, so nigga, Pac move Kadada out the way. Mike.
Oh, hold on. Let me stop the video for a second. And it is a reaction. Salute to B Sweezy 209. He says Edie from the Outlaws debunked this. Where did he debunk this? Did he go on Vlad? Because we'll look that up as well. Because he's somebody who was there with Pac for multiple occasions as one of the Outlaws. He could be lying too, but I would be more inclined to believe him. I don't really know who this gentleman is too tough. I could tell he's a comedian, but he seems to be telling a pretty intriguing story.
Step in. Whoa. Pac swing, Mike dip it.
Whoa.
Swing back.
Vital parts of the story.
Well, listen, we
explain that.
I'm explaining to you, nigga.
Man. You don't know what whoop-de-whoop mean?
Mike, you can't listen. They got
listen,
Kadada
but
like
whoa,
this,
whoa,
nigga.
whoa,
They got
whoa,
Kadada
nigga,
like
whoa,
this.
whoa,
We talk like that, nigga. You from
I know, whoa,
Whoa, not Bobby Womack, nigga. Go ahead.
So they got it
So
like
Pac
this.
pulling this way and
Mike pulling that way. So
Yeah.
it was a misunderstanding. They move her out the way and they they join.
So
we
they
coming
talking
closer.
shit.
They join. Pac like, whoa, Mike ain't having it. Mike like, nigga, what? Whoa. So, Pac gonna take off. Pac gonna bomb first. Nigga.
So Mike, like, nigga, what you mean? Hold on. Pac's like, nigga, what? Thug life, nigga, what? Mike's like, what, nigga, what? So what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Nigga, so Pac
Did
swing.
Mike bang folk on Pac?
Man, we was over by the DJ thing. We was coming over, man. We watching shit, so we coming to break it up. And so Mike, nigga, Pac gonna swing. Pac ain't gonna do too much talking. He gonna say something. He swinging first. He gonna bomb.
So this nigga swung on Michael Jackson, the king of pop. R.I.P. both of them. But Pac, you swung on Michael Jackson over your... That's basically his niece, bro. It's not his blood niece, but bro, you swung on the older head, bro. Holy.
I'm first. So that nigga swung. Mike dipped it. And Whoop gave him one, but then Pac gave him that little thing with the knee. He ain't like this, and he just went to the ground, and we broke it up. And then Pac had a little grass. It was a little shake up, man. It wasn't no scub, nigga. It was a shake up.
Where was the security when this is happening?
But they got down, you know what I'm saying? They think it's funny, man. Spanky was asked about nigga Spanky.
Wait,
You know what? Let me play a little bit more.
Spanky Hayes was there. My nigga asked Spank.
No.
Oh shit.
Listen, man.
DJ Damu, nigga, come on, man. So the thing about when we broke it up, they shook it out, you know.
Got to get Max Hill.
They shook it out. They shook it out. Yeah, they shook it out. And they, hugged and shit. It was a misunderstanding. And Mike told Pac, like, nigga, shit, this like my little niece, homie. It's like that's how he talk, man. He all that shit is a
They're saying that that's all cap, all that. That's my little niece, nigga. Who this old thing with a bandana tied to the front think he talking to? I'm from Indiana, nigga.
It's a fraud. It's a fake.
Right.
Come on, man.
I have heard that.
So we've been lied to our whole life.
My little relative, man, was
Because
fucking with
Michael
Paris,
Jackson
man,
was
had
giving
Paris.
niggas fades and banging folk GD, and he gave Tupac a quick jab, and then
Y'all didn't know that Mike was banging GD before he went over and became a Crip. The nigga said he used to hang out with Mike Conception, the founder of the Crips.
there's two icons in the event: Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Well, if you want to talk about LaShawn Pac, my nigga, that's my nigga.
Who?
LaShawn.
Well, I see he was when he New African Republic, they Matula School, you change your names, man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not saying,
That was
but
his original name, LaShawn.
LaShawn, but
Is this nigga serious? Y'all might be a little bit more experts than me when it comes to Pac knowledge. Like, don't get me wrong. I was a fan of Pac's music, but I wasn't an early Pac fan. Right? Strictly for my niggas, I wasn't a big fan of that album. I like I Get Around, but the rest of the album, and there was one more other song off that album that I was a big fan of. But Strictly for My Niggas wasn't my favorite Pac album. I feel like I got onto Pac, or I started listening to him more religiously, because there was a point in time where I was listening to Pac like crazy. After he signed to Death Row. Okay, when he dropped the double disc, I was on it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And then when Machiavelli came out, and I started going, I couldn't even really go back crazy. Okay, because he put out a bunch of shit afterwards. But I'm not gonna act like I'm one of those super extra hardcore Pac fans. Okay, and I was a Biggie fan too. I didn't pick a side back then neither. So guess what? I'm consistent.
Pac really is name, LaShawn. That's my nigga.
How come that's on no documentary?
Because they don't know that shit, Teddy. Only Boo Capone know this shit, nigga. You know who you with, nigga? You an icon, nigga.
You didn't know the nigga name was LaShawn?
I watched the Tupac movie.
Quit betting.
No point was
quit biting on your hat. They not gonna say that.
Like, hey, LaShawn, come
They're not gonna say that because they don't represent that. Once what happened? Hey, wet face. I'm telling the fucking story, nigga. All right, I'm okay.
You my nigga.
With some braids, bro. Nigga, Pac, you understand something. When you talk about that situation, nigga, and let me land, you got to go back, nigga. You got to go back, nigga. Kadada Jones. You got to go back to Michael Jackson and our relationship with the Jacksons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want to walk us from the Jackson side? That's cool.
You know, Jehovah's Witnesses. You know what I'm saying? My family's Jehovah's Witnesses. We still got the glove. We got the goddamn the outfit from Ready for the World with the makeup on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You got to understand something. Michael Jackson,
right here,
from Gary, Indiana, man. He's a GD. Really?
He was a GD. He said.
Maybe.
Michael Jackson is a GD.
He's
You heard it
GD,
here
folks.
first.
Is okay. You know, so I guess he was both.
He's a folk.
Oh, did you miss me? He's a folk. Throw it up again.
So you telling me MJ is a fucking?
He's a gangster, nigga. What the fuck? You didn't know that? He folk.
Hey, they do got a picture with him and
He
Crips
folk.
throwing it up.
Yeah, but you see this, man? Y'all
So
you
Crips is
fucking
folk
kidding
nation.
me? Crips is folks. They that's all together. Damos we 5, they 6. We, you know what I'm saying? It comes from the mathematical numbers of you know this real shit. You know what I'm talking about? But Mike, you gotta say he's from Gary, Indiana. That's the outskirts of Chicago, nigga. And you don't think Chicago got influence on Gary, Indiana? That's like LA had influence on Sacramento.
I just don't see where Mike had the time. I'm not saying Gary ain't tough. That nigga got signed at 5 years old, nigga, and dipped. He dipped, nigga.
Okay, but let me land.
You would have said like Jermaine or something.
Niggas don't believe that Mike was a GD. Big salute to Crip Mac, 55th. All right, if it's the real Crip Mac, even if it isn't, free that nigga right there, man. Hold on, let me put that back on the screen. 55th.
They was a folk. They was all folk. They was Jackson. I'd have believed you if you'd have been like Jermaine.
They was Jackson.
That nigga was like 15 when they came out here. I can see you. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Listen, man. Fuck what this nigga talking about. You have to understand something.
Let this nigga tell him what he so Michael Jackson.
Let me land.
Michael Jackson's a GD.
Listen, man,
Go ahead, bro.
Tupac name is
We almost
LaShawn.
You have to
Michael
understand.
Jackson
You have to understand something. Understand something. You know what I'm saying? When you saying was Michael tough, or at one time Gary, Indiana was the murder capital of the motherfucking world. At one time, nigga, Gary, Indiana. Go look that up if you think I'm bullshit.
It wasn't when Ben was out.
So yeah, and he also explains the whole thing about Mike conception and stuff like that. Edie Amin. Let me see if I can find his YouTube channel. What's this? How do you spell this nigga name though? Edie Amin Tupac. Let's do this. Somebody give me the link to his channel because I want to see if I can find this. Here we go. I think I found his channel here. Let's do this. He probably has a Michael Jackson story in his search over here, and then we'll get off of the story. Michael, the truth behind Tupac Shakur and Michael Jackson rumor. Okay, here we go. It's 3 months ago he talked
What's
about
good? What's good? It's your guy, ADI. Welcome to another edition of Idi Amin TV's at a very good rate. Shout out to y'all for truly appreciate it. Like I said,
never spend too much time talking, like salute to the audience, but bad retention right here. Get to the shit.
Today's topic of discussion, unfortunately, I have to address some more bull. And be clear, the only reason why I address the nonsense, sometimes I don't address all of it because there's so much of it, and some of it is just not even worth my time. But every now and then, like I said, some shit I hear or see, I just can't let pass my view or my vision.
Tell it then, bro. Let's go.
Also, my homeboy, and when I say my homeboy, y'all know who I'm talking about, Tupac Machiavelli.
Don Illuminati.
He's not here to defend himself or at least address some of the dumb shit. And so,
nigga, get to the shit.
Some of it is just so outlandish and ridiculous. I gotta address it. The latest one, I'm sure most of y'all have heard about, an alleged altercation that happened between Tupac and Michael Jackson. Rest in peace to both.
Hold on. Just to show you all the timestamp, we 1 minute and 47 in, and now he gets to the story. Old nigga shit.
Both of them. Two of the greatest artists of our time, and their
Talk about
legacies
slow walking the dog.
are etched in stone. And even though for both of them, many people try to destroy their legacies, or at the very least chip away at it, their legacies stand strong as they should.
OG. This is why these young, this is why young niggas be like, okay, I ain't listening. We have no OGs. Because the OGs be so goddamn long-winded. And I'm an OG. But I try to keep it short. I try.
All the respect and the love that they get. Both of them are not here to defend themselves through most of the. I can speak on my homeboy because I know him, loved him, grew up with him, spent time with him, a lot of time. So something like this, of this magnitude, yeah, I would have been there for that. And it didn't happen. Okay? Let's be clear.
All right. Thank you, OG. Jesus Christ. That's what the young niggas be doing when the OGs be like super long-winded. Listen, young buck. When I was a youngin', back in my day. No. Where you going? Come over here. Let me tell you something, young buck. Back in my day, when I was young. How old are you right now? You 21? What was I doing when I was 21? When I was 21, I used to go ride my bike down the street and then, go pick up the girls at the corner. Starts moving completely far away from the point. Young Buck's like, oh, bro, I need to go back outside. Oh, I'm trying to go back to playing freaking 2K, bro. Like, what do you shut that? Jesus Christ, bro. Get to the fucking point. Nigga.
And it didn't happen. Okay? Let's be clear. This didn't happen. So instead of just saying it didn't happen, I'm going to give y'all reasons why it didn't happen real quick, because I ain't got a lot of time for this shit. I'm a busy guy. But
you don't got a lot of time for it? You took 3 minutes to get to the point, bro. You got time.
Reason number one. What the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing in the club 1995, 96? One of the recent rumors about it said it was Pac coming out of the club with Kadada. First of all, the guy who mentioned Kadada's name got it wrong and called her Khadijah. Second of all, like I said, what the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing coming out of the club with Tupac? Or him and Tupac got a club together? Think. Second, this is 1996.
Hold on. Don't do that, bro. Because we just heard the story that the homie was just saying. He said they were in the club. The nigga Shorty was sitting on his lap. Okay, Michael Jackson's lap. And Tupac was like, yo, let's go, and pulled her away. And then Michael pulled her from the other arm, and then they got into a tug of war over Shorty. There was nothing about outside the club. There was other accounts of the story that's been told. But for the most part, I've heard this story of homegirl sitting on Michael's lap, and then the fight started from there. So from right here already, Edie, I know that was your homie. I'm not trying to argue with a nigga who used to be right next to Pac all the time. But there's holes in your story, bro. I'm gonna call cap. I think Mike whooped that ass.
This is not 1936, 56, 66, 76. This is 1996, maybe 1995. Guess what they had back then? Cameras. Maybe not camera phones, but they had cameras. They had paparazzi. You mean to tell me nobody got...
No. Now you're just speculating, my G. One, the camera technology was not even close to what we have now. We're talking about 96 that they said that this happened. Yes, you're right. Nobody had camera phones. That wasn't a thing then. But bro, you're going to tell me, oh, so nobody pulled up the surveillance? There was a fight between French Montana and Future, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments over here. French Montana had a beef with somebody in a club recently in 2020 something. And there's no footage of this. Sometimes shit gets suppressed. B. Sweezy says, you're arguing from the point of the storyteller as if it's true. No, I just believed, they can see Mike with the drippy hair and stuff, and he bleached his skin. He got the one glove and stuff like that. Take that glove off and whoop your ass. Do the little kick after. You on the floor holding your face. I didn't even know Mike could hit that hard. Yeah, nigga. From Indiana. Hold that. Probably put you in a headlock. I'm inclined to believe it. Maybe I'm sick.
Footage of this. Nobody got a picture of this. Nobody got nothing.
No.
You never
We ain't got nothing.
heard anybody else talk about that until now. Think, people. Think. Second of all, Michael Jackson was one.
Thank you, J. Cole and Diddy. Ain't nobody got the videotape of that. There was people with their phones probably out, and everybody was like, listen, dead that. Here's some money. It didn't happen.
One of the most heavily guarded individuals in the world at that time. He had security up the wazoo. Okay, you think they let Michael Jackson get into a fight with Tupac with the amount of goons he was hanging around with?
That is a good point still. Security's like, no, back up. One-on-one, let them go.
That shit would have ended up ugly. Ugly. Think, people. You gotta think. And I'm saying think because some of y'all buy into it because y'all bring it to me. Like, Edie, you gotta speak on this. Edie, is this true? Is this a...
I should tag Edie when I make the clip of this. Yo, Edie, you capping. It's true.
What do you mean?
We running with it. 2025, we running with it. Mike, whoop that trick.
This is true. Ask yourself the same questions I'm just putting out there to you. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck would Michael Jackson be doing in a club? Have you ever even heard of Michael Jackson in a club?
Yes.
I wait.
He was in the club with Prince when he almost ran over Prince. Y'all forgot about that? Mike is a gangster. Unless the story was the other way around. Was it the other way around? But from what my recollection is, Mike was in a limo. Him and Prince had a little argument in the club or a little battle or whatever. He seen Prince outside, him and his security walking, and he told his driver, drive. And they almost ran over Prince.
I ain't gonna wait that long.
Right? Listen, there's no sources, okay? Don't take my word as law. All right. I'm not doing journalism over here. We just having fun. Mike is out here causing terror, or he was out here causing terror.
Oh no, because the answer is no. All right. So, this type of shit, you gotta see as you're scrolling, and you gotta just keep on scrolling. And if you don't want to see this kind of content on your...
What was the club name? I don't know. Well, I have to do a little bit more research to find out the club name, but I'm gonna find a name.
The timeline, stop giving it energy. when the people that are sitting at these platforms and putting this shit out into the world see that it ain't gonna get them views and clicks.
That's cap. I did a video on this months ago. Low key, at first it was like people didn't care on the channel. I turn around a few days later, I was like, look here. Where'd all these views come from? Niggas is in the comments. Nah, Mike, for real. Mike was a real one. Niggas want to hear the story, Edie. I'm sorry, bro. Mans are invested. Gal them are invested, bro. We want to know who won that fight on that fateful night. Was it Tupac or was it Mike?
It's going to go away. Trust me. It's going to go away. All right?
No.
So please do your due diligence. Think and don't feed into the bullshit. First of all, not first of all, but let me add this to the equation.
Add it on, OG. Let's go.
The guy who started the rumor, somebody I know, is a comedian. It was a joke. Ha ha, laugh. Some comedians go too far with a joke. I'm sure you've seen some comedians go too far with a joke, and you're like, God damn, he took that further than it needed to go. Yeah, it's a comedian. It's a joke. That's just funny hearing it. Tupac and Michael Jackson got into a fight, and Michael Jackson won. Even I had to laugh the first time I heard it. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, these type of things start to pick up some momentum, and people start saying to themselves, wow.
Okay, we'll stop there. Let me ask you guys, and I'll check the poll before we can move on. Did MJ beat up Tupac? Well, goddamn, only 39% of y'all believe the story. I'm the only one who's just running with it completely. It says 39% says yes, and 62% says, hell no, Friday, you're crazy. Let me get some of what you smoking on. Michael Jackson and Tupac were not in the same club. That didn't happen. That's a fable. I don't know. I'm gonna run with it, man. I'm staying with it, man. I won't run with the complete story of Michael Jackson beating Tupac's ass, but I must keep that story close to my heart that they actually did have a fight. All right, I'm running with it. R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. R.I.P. to Tupac, and R.I.P. to Quincy Jones. All right, because this story started to pop up more since Quincy Jones' passing. But yes, we'll move on. We'll move on. All right. I'm sorry to spend so much time on an imaginary story. I got one more story for us here, and it's about the tariffs. Trump said that he's going to push the tariffs that were supposed to start in the next 3 days. We were supposed to get them on Saturday. It would have probably been on the Monday, the 3rd. We were supposed to get a 25% tariffs on a bunch of different products, including our automobiles and all automobile parts and different things like that. And Trump decided that he's going to push the tariffs back until April 2nd. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of clip here. My bad. I'm going to play a little bit of this clip here. He said he wanted to move it to April 2nd and not the 1st because April 1st is April Fool's Day. And he didn't want to I guess he doesn't want to trick the people, but I don't know. I really don't know if these tariffs are going to happen. We've been trying to counteract said tariffs. We've been trying to beef up our security when it comes to the borders, because that's probably like the biggest problem that Trump's been saying, and I'm going to put the quotation marks on it. He's been saying is the issue is the weak border and the amount of people who've been getting into America from our Canadian border, and the amount of Fenty that's been coming from over here in Canada that he's saying is coming from China, landing in Mexico and Canada and going into America. So I'm going to play the clip over here of what he had to say about this.
To continue the pause on tariffs against Mexico and Canada.
No, I'm not stopping the tariffs. No, millions of people have died because of the fentanyl that comes over the border.
Even with the 90% drop in border crossings, though,
Well,
this
that's
last
well,
month compared to about a year ago.
yeah, they've been good, but that's also due to us, mostly due to us. I mean, it's very hard. It's right now very hard to come through the border. But look, the damage has been done. We've lost millions of people due to fentanyl. It comes mostly from China, but it comes through Mexico and it comes through Canada. And I have to tell you that, on April 2nd, I was going to do it on April 1st, but I'm a little bit superstitious. So I made it April 2nd. The tariffs go on, not all of them, but a lot of them. And I think you're going to see something that's going to be, we've been taken advantage of as a country for a long period of time. We've been tariffed, but we didn't tariff. Now I did, when I was here, we took in $700 billion from China. $700 billion. Not one president in the history of our country took in 10 cents from China. At the same time, China respected us. Now, when COVID came in, that was a different deal. I used to call it the China virus. I guess I can call it the China virus.
The China virus, this man said. This guy is so rude, bro. Even though low-key kind of did come from China, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about this over here on YouTube. There's an extended video of where he gets into it a little bit more and his reasoning. But yeah, he ain't feeling us right now, bro. He's still talking that 51st state thing. Low-key, I do think that he's kind of pump faking. I've seen some of y'all saying that in the comments over here. And then some of y'all don't think he's gonna pump fake. He doesn't sound sure. These are tariffs that were supposed to happen in February. Then they got pushed back to March 1st. And now they're getting pushed back to April 2nd. I don't know. It just doesn't sound too confident.
Decreases in crossings at the border for you to continue the pause on tariffs against Mexico and Canada? And
I'm not stopping the tariffs. No, millions of people have died because of the fentanyl that comes over the border.
Even with the 90% drop in border crossings, though, this last month compared to about a year ago?
Yeah, they've been good, but that's also due to us, mostly due to us. I mean, it's very hard. It's right now very hard to come.
Yo, this guy's the most arrogant guy in the world, bro. It's like nobody could even get a compliment. He's like, yo, haven't they been doing good? Yeah, they've been doing great, but that's mostly due to us.
Through the border. But the damage has been done. We've lost millions of people due to fentanyl. It comes mostly from China, but it comes through Mexico and it comes through Canada. And I have to tell you that, on April 2nd, I was going to do it on April 1st. But
I played this part already.
And that was a different deal. I used to call it the China virus. I guess I can respect to China.
Mr. President, can you clarify the Canada-Mexico tariffs? You had put that 30-day pause, but you just referred to April.
25%.
25%. When does it go into effect?
I'm gonna break it down.
April 2nd.
April 2nd for Canada-Mexico.
Correct. And for everything.
Well, we have the fentanyl related is a pause. If they can prove to the president they've done an excellent job, that's what they first do in 30 days. And the overall is April 2nd. So the big transaction is April 2nd, but the fentanyl related things, they're working hard on the border. At the end of that 30 days, they have to prove to the president that they've satisfied him to that regard. If they have, they'll give them a pause or.
These guys are stressing me out, man, because we watched the video the other day about the lax legal system that we have here and the reason why so much organized crime, the cases get thrown out for those things, just because of the way that these handle surveillance, the way that they handle disclosure. It's going to make it hard for the border czar himself to be able to keep the flow of fentanyl down. I want to read this comment right here from Jay. He says, he said he was going to do it the day he got in, and then it was February, then March, and now it's April. He's a professional pump faker. Some people don't think he's pump faking, though. I do think that maybe he had jumped the gun as far as saying, yeah, as soon as I get in office, you guys tomorrow, right after, the day after. Like, bro, I don't know if that's how things work. I'm not the political guy, but like, kind of like, go to the White House, go settle in for a second. You know, I know as soon as he was inaugurated, he started, he pulled out the pen right away and he's like, all right, so let's get to work. Da-da-da-da. You. Right? He started sending ice out there. People are getting taken out their homes at a mile a minute. But I don't know if he completely thought through the tariff plan before he just said it. It sounds crazy. Like, yo, I'm a tariff you niggas. Watch. Sounds good. And it might be something that he discussed ahead of time. But to me, it just makes headlines. It creates clicks. So it might have not been something that he completely thought through before he said it. All right.
He won't.
It's going to be
That's up
hard
to
to
him. We'll
satisfy.
see.
We lose.
Don't get me wrong. Doesn't mean he's not going to do it. All right. It's taking longer because he said something without actually knowing what he was going to actually do at the same time. He'd be saying shit.
300,000 people a year to fentanyl. Not 100, not 95, not 60 like you read. You've been reading it for years. We lost, in my opinion, over the last couple of years, on average, maybe close to 300,000 people dead. And the families are ruined,
That's crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever get this guy twisted, okay? He's the old man, but he's sharp as hell, man. He ain't that old dead guy there, Biden, that was in office before. The man's sharp, and he knows what he's saying when he's saying it too. Okay, even if it's not always aligned and in plan, he has this. I do the weave. He's still very sharp.
When they lose a daughter, when they lose a son, the families are never the same. You're never going to be the same. So you're talking about 1 million people. But when the daughters die, I see it. Daughters die and the sons die because of fentanyl. And in some cases, I don't even know they're taking it. They're buying something else and it's laced with fentanyl and they end up dying. And I've known many people who've lost children to fentanyl and for other reasons, but to fentanyl, it's such a big killer. And those people are never the same people. I mean, I've seen people that for the rest of their lives, they're not the same people. They're so different.
And they're saying that Canada is the one pumping all of that Fenty over there. Jeez. Even though, technically we're supposed to only be responsible for 1%.
It's not even believable. Dynamic people, happy people they die a miserable death. And that's because of the crap that comes in through China and through Mexico and through Canada. A lot of it comes through Canada. Look, we support Canada. $200 billion a year in subsidies, one way or the other. We let them make millions of cars. We let them send us lumber. We don't need their lumber. We're going to free up our lumber. Lee's going to do that, head of environmental. We're going to free up our lumber. We have the best lumber there is. We don't need their lumber. What do we need their lumber for? When you look at we
I don't know about that, bro. If you didn't need our lumber, we wouldn't be sending it to you for this amount of decades. Like, we're not talking about, bro, we just started sending them some lumber the other day. We don't need y'all shit. We've been using our own shit this whole time. No, you haven't. And there's a reason for that.
Subsidize them $200 billion a year. Without us, Canada can't make it. Canada relies on us 95%. We rely on them 4%. Big difference. And
cap.
I say Canada should be our 51st state. There's no tariffs, no nothing. And I say that we give them military protection. They have a very small military. They spend.
I know this is from a few days ago, but this is like February, let's say 24th when this went out or when this was recorded. 25th, let's say. This guy has been stuck on this, become the 51st state, Governor Trudeau. Like, y'all think this nigga's playing, bro. He really believes what he's saying.
Very little money.
That man's hair looks like freaking vanilla frosting.
Military or NATO, they're just about last in terms of payment. Because they say, why should we spend on military? That's a tremendous cost. Most nations can't afford to even think about it. Why should we spend on military? The United States protects us. And I would say that's largely true. We protect Canada, but it's not fair. It's not fair that they're not paying their way. And if they had to pay their way, they couldn't exist. When I spoke to That's called the prime minister rather than the governor.
Disrespectful, bro. This nigga doesn't have an ounce of respect for Justin Trudeau, bro. Even the way, look at his body language when he was about to talk about him, like, ugh. Like, I'm gonna have to start talking about this goofy, but yeah, that guy.
The prime minister rather than the governor. Minister rather than the that's called the prime minister rather than the governor. But
like he looked down, like I can't even remember my youth's name. What's his name? The prime minister guy.
I spoke to him. I said, "Why are we giving you $200
What's his name, bro? Say his name, fam."
$1 million a year?" He was unable to answer the question. I said, "Why are we letting you make millions of cars and send them in?" He was unable to answer the question. Justin Trudeau, nice guy. I think he's a very good guy. I call him Governor Trudeau. He should be governor, because the fact is that if we don't give them cars, we don't have to give them cars. The tariffs will make it impossible for them to sell cars into the United States. The tariffs will make it impossible for them to sell lumber or anything else into the United States. And all I'm asking to do is break even or lose a little bit, but not lose $200 billion. And we love Canada. I love Canada. I love.
No, you don't, bro. There's supposed to be a G7 summit coming up soon. I don't know if this guy's gonna show up, and it's gonna be over here. He ain't. I think he hates Canada, bro.
The people of Canada.
What did Trudeau do to you, fam? You can't hate the whole country. Dare I say, because this is a hip hop platform, that Trump is the Kendrick Lamar of politics? I'm gonna leave that. We ain't gonna talk about Drake and Kendrick no more. But he got kind of that "you ain't like us" kind of vibe going on, man. You're not like us, bro.
Canada.
51st date. I'll make you like us, but for now, you're not like us.
And but honestly, it's not fair for us to be supporting Canada. And if we don't support them, they don't subsist as a nation. Okay.
Mr. President, on the EU tariffs, Mr. President, have you just made a decision on what level you will seek on tariffs in the European Union?
We have made a decision. We'll be announcing it.
Okay, so I got one more video to play off of this, and then we'll end this political segment that we have here, because not everybody's happy with the Trumpster's decisions. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like, "Bro, you're gone too far, Virgin." Okay, now this is Jesse Marsh. He's
these international
I
tournaments.
think the president of the soccer association or some shit over there. He's an American guy. So not only are Canadians not feeling this whole tariff thing, there's Americans who are like, "Bro, you're kind of tripping."
For Canada means something different now. And, you know, I'd as an American, I'd like to address the 51st state discourse, which I find unsettling and frankly insulting. Canada is a strong, independent nation that's deep rooted in decency, really.
Talk
And
about
it's
it.
a place that values high ethics and respect, unlike the polarized, disrespectful, and often now hate-fueled climate that's in the U.S.
Dun, 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 dun.
And to me, this sounds very familiar to years past, right? So for me right now, I couldn't be prouder to be the Canadian national team coach, and I found a place where
Okay,
that
that's what he
embodies
is.
for me the ideals and morals of what not just football and a team.
How's the Canadian National League's coach American? We do suck. Holy shit, man.
A month from now, is I know that this will fuel our team, the mentality we have, the will we have to play for our country, the desire we have to go after this tournament in every way and to show on and off the pitch exactly what Canadian character is.
Okay,
So,
I don't care about the soccer part, bro. Low key, somebody did say in that my Twitter viral post there or whatever that maybe I'm mad because the tariffs that Trump is about to put on me or put on Canada. So, you know, that's why I had this whole backlash or lash out against Kendrick Lamar and Not Like Us. No, but one thing I will say about this whole thing, about the tariffs and stuff, do y'all think that it's caused a little bit of a divide between Americans and Canadians. Not like us and Kendrick Lamar and the divisiveness that I mentioned earlier. I'm talking about the tariffs. Because since then, I read through a list of different products that are American products that they've been sending out over here for us to stay away from. I don't know if that's possible. There's a lot of products that, like, low key, I'm probably still going to buy just because I like it better than the Canadian version or the generic version that you might have available. Like, no disrespect to No Name, but if I have a choice between craft branded, craft, fucking macaroni and cheese and the No Name brand one, I'm probably gonna take the craft dinner from Kraft. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Let me read this over here. Chef Amo says, Friday, we are better off if Canada becomes America. Let's be clear, though. We will still be Canadian, but we will have much more opportunities and freedom. Our so-called leaders are a joke. You're not wrong about that, man. I just feel like it's just not... Low-key, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I just feel that we're going to lose a lot of stripes and pride by just being a country that just gets swallowed up, paused by a whole other country. That means we really had no power this whole time. Where how many decades or hundreds of years, whatever amount of history that Canada has, that all of a sudden we could just be like, you know what? All right, we're just American. We're just one state. We're not provinces and stuff like that. Now they're just counties. That just sounds crazy to me. It feels like it's a breakdown in our morale that would happen in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the newer generations might not worry about it. They've just always been American. Like anybody who's been born post 2026, let's say this happens, they'll just be like, yo, what are you talking about? We've always been American. But the older generations who were once upon a time Canadian, before they just said, you know what? Oh, yeah, we just bought your country. I think our morale will be a little bit down. Like, we seem a little pussy. Like, oh, they just took your country like that? Yeah, B. We used to have our own national anthem, all types of shit. But, hey, once upon a time, can't look back at the past anymore. That just sounds soft, B. Yeah, am I wrong about that? That just sounds hella soft. I used to be Canadian, but when Trump took office, he said, y'all are some weak bitches. I'm gonna take over your country. So no, we over here now. What you saying, bro? Can I go to the In-N-Out? Let's go to In-N-Out. I don't know, man. Y'all would look at us like we're bitches too. Like, oh, aren't you from that state that used to be a country? Oh, Canada. Yeah. The state of Canada. Y'all heard niggas up in Canada is pussy. We'll still get the same label. They're not gonna think that we're less soft because we're the 51st state. They're gonna think we're softer. The only difference now is maybe we'll be able to carry. But we'll be one of them states, like a liberal ass state. Oh, you guys can't carry guns. You guys can't stand your ground. They'll be like, no guns in the state of Canada at all. Right? Pure Gosu says change the name to something cool. You're gonna change the name too? Oh, we extra pussy. Oh, we don't even want you to be named Canada anymore. We're gonna call you New Mexico. I know we got a New Mexico, but you could be Newer Mexico. How about that? That has a better ring to it than Canada. I never liked that name anyway. Like, nah, B. That's just some real lay down shit, man. Y'all never respect us, man. And Trudeau won't even be our governor. It'll be somebody else. He's already gone. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry to end this live on a sad note, man. Because I just made myself sad. The thought of becoming the 51st state, and then just, you know, you just always got to, you can never walk with your head high. Like, yo, we the 51st state. Nah, B. You're the state that you're the country that couldn't survive as a country so bad that we were able to swoop in and just make you a state. Fuck out of here, Canada. Pussies. All right? I don't know. I'm just not buying it, man. I don't want that, man. But salute to all our Americans out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we don't want to be a part of you because we're not down. We have a country. You have a country too. You come visit our country. We come visit your country. On both sides of the borders, there's shit as far as letting people back and forth across the border. I ain't been able to get over there. There's bare fentanyl getting into the country, but I can't get there. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting all the Fenty into the country, let me get over there, bro. Holy. God damn. Anywho, I'm going to leave that there. Big salute to Donald Trump as well as Justin Trudeau, I guess. Wildcat, what up, man? Kiki, what up? Rico McLovin, what up? Or what is it? Yeah, McLovin CA. We in here. I'm gonna end it there. Look out for the Twy interview that's dropping tomorrow morning. Okay, this is some heavy shit. We're gonna get the full story of what's happening between him and Moula first. Okay, I got some more announcements though, because we're doing 3 episodes this week. A 3-episode week. I was kind of trying to stay away. Hold on, where's my air horns? Where my goddamn air horns? So we just dropped episode 551 on Monday. Okay, look out for that right now. Run up the views on episode 551. That was a great episode. Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Big salute to man like DJ Zaw. That was a really, really dope episode. I really enjoyed that one. But we usually do 2 episodes a week. Now we're doing 3 this week. Don't get used to it, but this week. So tomorrow, we got the Twy interview that's dropping. All right, let me go to my playlist right here, quick, fast. For the podcast episodes. Right here. So episode 551 out right now. Next episode that is dropping is tomorrow with Twy, where he gives the full story on what is going on with his Moula First stuff, as well as other things that's going on in his life. But then we back on Friday, 6 p.m. We're dropping an audio for this also, so audios are going to be out there in the morning. The K-Money interview is dropping on Friday. I ain't even waiting till the weekend, man. 6 p.m. We doing 4 premieres this week, all right? We did a premiere on Monday, premiere on Tuesday with the clip. We got the premiere tomorrow, and we got a premiere on Friday. We are out here, man. All right? So look out for that, man. We are off of this, though. Deuces.